Hi, guys. Okay. All right. So hopefully people show up. It's good to see you guys. We have 2 cameras tonight. We're trying out something cool, something new. That's not exactly how I wanted it. I wanted to show my cards whenever I did them, but yeah, this will work. This will work. So hopefully. I've been trying to wake up all day long, you guys. I'm having a hard time today waking up. And today was an easier day than normal for me. Yay, I'm glad. Well, welcome. Well, I didn't need that visual, but thank you. Heather. Hi, guys. It's good to see you guys. I know it's been a while. The last couple lives I did on TikTok. I'm trying to spread my time. It's not easy to do, but I'm trying. Hey, girl. Um, I know, and I was like, today I had this whole plan. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna do like a card reading on one of the cases I've already done, like how I've been doing, because I was like, it's something on my channel and it's a little bit easier. And so I've been liking it because it's been kind of fun. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna do that today, and then I'll do my reading at 7, and then I'll go live. And I just was like, I didn't get the card thing done. I did my reading and I'm live, so 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Hello. I'm actually surprised so many people are here. I wasn't expecting it. See my little Christmas tree? I just put it up today. I actually wasn't going to have a Christmas tree. I actually have spirit balls around too. There's one in the tree. There's 2 here. There's one up there that I didn't touch that's now going off, unless it happened when I moved the tree. And there's one over here. So it'll probably be more fun if we were doing mediumship, but you never know. You never know. It was $5. It's like a little tiny Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I was like, oh, I call him Pokey because he was like super pokey. I'm gonna have to spray it some more because they did not water this thing. This thing was like dying. Yeah, so now we have 2 views, so I can show the cards here, and you guys can still see me here. I had to freaking go up on my StreamYards to add another camera, which kind of sucks. So now it's gonna be more expensive. So I'm just like, I don't know if I can afford it, but I'm hoping it'll like make things be better. I wanted to, like I said, like show the camera view, but it didn't really work. I thought that I could get the camera to like look down and do that, but I can't. So we just do it this way, and hopefully Sprite. I sprayed it today. I gave it water, but I think I might have some Sprite, so I'll try that later if you think it's not gonna kill it, right? I told my mom because a couple years ago I had like a little like tree like this. I like the little live trees. I have cats, so I don't go all crazy. It's just me. My son's not here, so it's kind of just like a cute little thing that I wanted to do and um put it on my lives for you guys. So you guys are in on my videos. So we have a little bit of Christmas. There's a little elephant in the front. Oh, the sugar is good for it. Okay, I'll try it. Like how much? Like how much? Just like half a can, or I sprayed it with water. It's not as pokey as it was. It's definitely better than it was, but they were like killing it, man. No, and hey, we can move this camera for now and put it back up when it's ready to do the cards because I don't like that view right now. A half a can, okay. All right, I'll try it. I think actually you might have a spray. I have to see. I think I do, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll see because they were killing it, man. They were killing it. It's not as pokey as it was. It was super dry yesterday, so it's better. I gave it some water and it's better than it was. Sprayed it. It's my little unicorn. I like don't do the normal green and red. This is green and pink with unicorns on it. I do some more mystical things. So, all right, Jessica, I'll have to try that. I'll try that when I get off here, and we'll see if it helps at all. I also have some candles lit. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's okay. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. I know I need to do more for you guys, honestly. I'm a little bit behind on my Patreon too. I was just thinking the other day, I was like, I'm gonna do a card reading for Marilyn and probably put it on there. The ones that I have on there, I want to redo Black Delilah. I had the idea. I think I want to do Kobe next. My Patreon, you can join for $1. It doesn't. I'm just a little late on things, but the dolls are fake. I thought they were really haunted, but they're fake haunted. So they're just there because they were supposed to be haunted, but they're not. So those are my fake haunted dolls. Unless this ball goes off and then maybe they are haunted. I don't know. But I bought some spirit balls because actually, and hopefully they're in a better spot now. It helps that I turn them on. Dylan, when I did Dylan's card reading, if you guys haven't seen that yet, he really did make them go off. Make the ball go off to validate the area that I was seeing. I was seeing a lot when I was pulling his cards. So yeah, I thought they were haunted. They are not haunted. Darn it. I wanted haunted dolls. I'm weird. I'm not scared of stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna start adding the spirit balls on my readings, on my cards, on the lives, all that. We'll see if oh what well if I moved it up there. I don't know if it was going off because I set it off. Yeah, Dylan Rounds. Yeah. I've been doing cards to kind of like validate my readings, and I've been going in the direction that spirit's kind of saying, okay, do this card one tonight, do this one tonight. It's a little bit easier than doing readings, and it's putting content up. So I've been kind of, plus it's Mercury retrograde. For some reason I feel the need to like revisit, and that's just a way to like validate, revisit, maybe get a little bit of extra information, which I noticed I have on a few of them. Things are a little bit clearer when I've pulled the cards or it's validation. So that's why I've been doing those, and they're turning out pretty good. But yeah, Dylan Rounds. If you go and watch the card one at like after the live, I was talking about the area and he was validating by making the ball go crazy. He's the only one that's done that. So, but now you guys have multiple balls to watch for. And they have multiple balls to touch. Spirit can touch them at any time. We have one in the tree. We have 2 here, 1 there, and 1 over here. I had to put on the crystal because it wasn't staying. It kept rolling. So that's why it's on the crystal. Yeah, it was. He's the only spirit that's done that to me. And I was like so excited. But he's always been super strong every reading I've done with him. And that reading, it was like as I was doing the cards for the location, I could see it. I was giving me the feeling of being dropped down into something. Like if somebody just throws you or drops you down into something, like that's how I kept feeling with the cards and kept seeing it. And he was making the freaking balls go off like crazy, like to validate it. So it was pretty neat. I know. I still like I was gonna make a shirt like touch my cat balls. But it would help if I turned them on because I used to have cat balls up all the time. They never got touched, but I think I didn't know you had to push the button on them. So I know. I was just watching this girl on TikTok and she's like, I guess one of the best mediums in the Western Hemisphere, and she just got they're trying to look for another Long Island medium, and they're I guess she's gonna be like on a Lionsgate video or Lionsgate show or something. And man, much people like that, my confidence just goes. Uh-oh, my camera lost connection. Hold on, what the heck? What did I do? Hold on a second. Oh wait, maybe. Or I lost my camera. Hold on a second. I don't know what happened to it. There we go. Oh, that was weird. It's back. I figured all that out by myself. You guys should be so proud of me. No, I know, but no, she was talking about like some of her experiences and like the reading she does, and it just like everything's so clear to her and stuff, and it's just not like that with me all the time. So I mean, I don't know how it would be if she did crime or not. Probably the same. As far as I know, she doesn't do crime. She's just regular readings, but it was like I don't know. I try. I know we're all not all the same. We're all different, but still. And that's not why I felt like that. It was more like just her stories and stuff. I mean, I have great stories from my readings too, don't get me wrong, but it just seems a lot clearer to her. But I noticed that my readings are shifting a little bit, which by the way, I've only got 2 people signed up for the platform live. If you guys want to join that, it's the spirit-led platform. It's $25 to join. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get a reading, but I've only got 2 people joined now. So if you want to join that, you can email me at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. You didn't really miss anything. We're just chit-chatting. Yeah. We get them, I mean, we get them from spirit, we get them from all different things, all different ways. We're all in tune. We're all able to. We're all different. Which I still have to remind myself of that I'm different than others, and that's just the way that it is. So they can just email me thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. I do it privately. I'll tell them where to pay, they pay, and then I'll send them the private link to the private platform. It is a private, it's like a private mediumship thing. It is pretty long. I've been trying to like make it go a little bit faster, but I've had a lot of people in the past. This time I've only got 2 people signed up, so we'll see if we get any more signed up. It is for January 18th is when the platform is, and it's $25. So if you want to see what the platforms are like, we've posted a few of them on my channel, like the platform reads. We've posted a few of them on there. So if people want an idea of how that works, there's that to go check that out. Or if you guys want the regular mediumship or see how I work with regular mediumship, also there is Reaching Through the Veil videos. There's a couple of playlists for readings that I've done in the past. So yeah, just email me so that that way I have a place to email you the link back, because the link is it's only private. It's a private link because it's a private reading, spirit led. Whoever comes through, but everybody does. I mean, everybody gets something out of it because there's a lot of piggybacks and stuff like that. And if you can take anything of the message that I'm giving to somebody else, it's usually for you, because our loved ones are always together. So sometimes they give messages together. So, it's everybody's really loved it that's done it. If you do want to book a reading, the link is in the description box below. I did go up on my prices, but you can still get something at least for under 100. You can at least get a small reading. Hey, Francis. I don't think I've seen you in one of my lives before. Did you see the video of Archie? He loves Archie. Crazy goat. They're more interested in their hay than me these days. I don't know. So, but tonight we were gonna just chit chat, and if anybody wanted to do, I'm also still offering the questions. If anybody has like a $15 question, you can inbox me, and I do I do them as I can get to them. So what I do is I put you on a list and I get to them. I don't have any questions right now, so I'm not backed up on questions, but I still get to them as I can. So those are $15. Those are inbox questions. If you don't want anything, live, if you want to do it privately, you can do that as well. I'm a little bit behind on my products. I'm going to try to catch up this week because I want everybody to get it before Christmas. I think I have like 3 people, but they've each ordered like 2 or 3 things a piece. The only thing with the products is I did do a channel with it of your loved one. It's not a huge channel, but it's a channel. So it's more sentimental than just getting like a keychain or a necklace or a bracelet. Because I do bracelets now. So when you do get those from me, I do require patience for that because I am having to sit down and do a channel with it, and I channel for a couple hours while I'm doing it. So I still offer that as well, though. If you're interested in the product from Mediumship or Intuitive Guidance, you can also email me for that. Yeah, it's easy. You just click on the live and you watch it. So, hello for frogs. Four frogs fat A's. That's a funny name. So those are all the I don't on here, but you probably are sending hearts. I mean, if I were to watch it on my phone, I'd probably see it, but I don't see it on here because I'm streaming through StreamYard. So tonight, though, what did I do? I don't even remember what I put in my description box. If you want an intuitive guidance question answered, it's $20. If you want cards with that, it's 26. If you want just cards, it's 15. So that's what we're doing tonight. Yeah, I know I took off the second screen for a minute because I don't have my cards out and it's just showing my fat chin. So I took it off for a minute. I'll put it back up in just a bit. Whenever if we get going, if anybody wants it, because what I'll do is I'll put you on a list, and then we'll go down the list. I'll call you when you're here. If you do want something and you have to leave, make sure that you get a hold of me at thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. That way you can get your reading, because I noticed some people can't stay as I get through the list. If anybody wants that tonight, if not, they don't. Yeah, I can do a specific question. Like I said. So, hold on. Let me put this at the bottom. All the ways to pay are in the description box below, but I will put up my banner. So I can answer a specific question, but always tell people about intuitive guidance is you still have free will. And so does everybody else. So nothing I tell you is written in stone. None of the predictions that I say will definitely happen. Most of the time it does. But sometimes, it's all up to you. A lot of the times things do happen, but again, we all have free will choices and can change the direction of things. So I can answer a specific question for intuitive guidance. Like I said, you can do just the question is $20. Question and cards is 26, or just cards is 15. It's all in the description box. And then just let me know what you want when you send it. And okay, so I will put you on the list. Let me find my pen. Find my pen. Oh man, you guys can't see the balls anymore with that thing, huh? Oh, I need them up on something. I'm trying to think. Can I put them up on? There. Oh, hey. Oh, I got something on my eye. Dang it. I still need more room. I got myself a desk, and my room is more, but it's not enough. Yeah, I try. I usually am working more than one. Today's my day off, and I had only one reading today that I squeezed in. So I had a little bit more time today than I usually do. Oh, I'm sorry you can't stay, Tracy. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're doing all right. So I'm guessing that she just now this pen ain't working. What that mofo? I should have known that my purple one wasn't gonna work because I probably use it too much. Wow. And I don't think people realize like how drained I get just from being on here with you guys. It's the weirdest thing. Like always lives drain me. That's why I don't do a lot of the mediumship live, because especially if I'm already tired. Because I feel everybody's energy. What did I do with those? I just literally had them. So yeah. I need to write down subscription unboxing real quick. So yes, I think she just wants a question, but we'll see when she gets back. I'm gonna make the list first, that we don't get interrupted. So if you got a lot of questions, my suggestion is to book a personal reading. Links in the bio, or links in the description box. I keep thinking I'm on TikTok. Links in the description box. Okay, don't ask your question yet. Subscription unboxing. I want to make sure I want to wait until I have people down on a list so that I don't get interrupted and people aren't saying, "Oh, I want on the list," and I'm in the middle. You know what I mean? And keep in mind any kind of medical diagnosis. I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose you. I can only give what spirit gives in terms of things that should be looked into or checked, yada yada. Anyways, Jennifer, going back to you, if you have so many personal situations, I would suggest booking a private reading. Again, link is in the description box. If you book a smaller reading, I think there might be room for it, but as far as a longer reading, not. Or you can do, like I said, the $15 questions or inbox, or you can do them tonight, but that's expensive. It's more expensive than a private reading if you do it per question. So, or you could just ask one tonight and ask the rest later, however you want to do it. Oh yeah, I heard PA is flooded. I am the psychic sleuth, Laura. I know. I'm tired today too. I don't know. My favorite color is purple. You can't tell? Yeah. Yeah, I wish. I can't. Like, I always tell people, like, I can't diagnose anybody. That I'm not a doctor. They should always seek medical help. But this just gives whenever I do medical readings, because I am a medical medium, they just show me things in the body that should be checked. They give me ideas of things that should be checked or looked into. So you still have to go or they'll give me certain things that can be taken or whatnot. Um, what are we laughing at? I don't know what I said, but it's so funny. At this question, yeah, I remind you of you. Sorry, I totally read that wrong. I obviously can't read. I remind you of you. Okay. I thought you said I remind you of the psychic sleuth. I was like, I am. Okay, I feel dumb. Sorry about that. I was like, I need to reread that because I probably screwed that all up. I did too. That's what I'm saying. I had to read it. I got it. I told you I'm tired. I like I as soon as I get on the live, I start draining immediately, and I try to like not feel feel other people's energy, but I do. Yeah. I didn't notice that at all before, but I notice like when I get on lives, like I get like super tired really fast, and that's why I don't do a lot of mediumship lives because I just get drained. I don't know why. I need to figure out a way not to do that. Um yeah, I don't know if Lizzie's not here because she's having issues because of the storm out there, but I know she was super flooded and she had to go to the doctor, and I said, she's like, I'm going to take the back road. I said, the back road's going to be flooded. And she's like, oh no. So she goes that way and it was flooded. And she's like, oh, you mystical being, you. I knew it. So I know PA was like really flooded and she had to go to New Jersey and it was like super foggy. I know Florida was having a big ass storm. Um, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So if we don't have anybody else that wants on the list, then I can just go ahead and answer her question. I just don't want to be writing people down in the middle of a question and then lose it because I have nobody here to like watch the chat for me and help me out. You know what I mean? It's like my third energy drink today. It's really probably not good. I'm just telling you guys. I don't know what the thing is. And I like had really weird dreams. I don't know if it's a case coming up or what, but I like wasn't sleeping well because it was like I had to remember. Like I was in between states of like being asleep and being awake. And it was about something happened to somebody, and it was like this gang related guy or something. I don't know. It was just really weird. And I didn't sleep good. And then my cats turned on the air conditioner. And I'm like, God, the air conditioner's on and it's winter, but I couldn't get up because I had time to tell the cats were on me. Because I have a heating blanket that they just all wanted. Okay. Did you want just a question and card? Do you want just a question or do you want a question and cards? Oh, I got the wrong side open. No, I mean, you don't have to unless you want a question. You can just watch. Oh. And then when it was Libby jumped on, she always jumps on the air conditioner and she turns it on. I have like those little air conditioners that vent outside. And so she always jumps on it and turns it on. And it was literally the air conditioner was on. It wasn't too bad because I had a heating blanket on. All the cats were on top of me. I was like, I can't move. That's fine, Lynn. And you can always do inbox question if you want to, or schedule a reading or whatever. Doesn't matter. Like I still offer the inbox questions, and those I try to keep the same because I went up on my private readings with inbox questions. I try to make it so that like if people have an emergency or they need to know something or they need guidance on something, like I try to make myself available with that. You know. So I'm telling you, it's all Libby's fault. I call her Forever Kitten. She's tiny little cat, but she always jumps on and turns it on. And I couldn't get up because I had like literally all my cats were laying on me, and I'm thinking it's because of the heating blanket. No, you're all good. And like if like I said, if people want questions or whatever, then that's that's it. That's what we're here for. Oh, all right. Is anybody else one on the list? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And if you do one on the list, just don't interrupt the reading. Like if I'm giving a question, you decide you want a question or just cards. Like I said, cards are 15. They're pretty cool. I pull actually a lot of cards, and I got the mindful messages to go with today. I haven't actually used these, so I'm using these for the first time tonight as an extra mindful message. Along with the other cards that I do. So the cards, usually if you ask a question, the cards are just to validate, or the cards I pull if you just want cards for like, some guidance or whatnot. I like to pull a bunch of those. So they still take energy. Oh crap, what did I do? Oh, that's what I did. Thank you, subscription unboxing. So yeah. Okay. Well, you're gonna ask me the question here, Jennifer, when I get to you. So when I say Jennifer and I say number 2, Jennifer, that's when you'll ask your question, okay? Because I can't really go into Venmo and all that right now. So and I kind of channel off the question. So when we get to you, you just ask it right here. The same way that subscription unboxing did, which I'm gonna scroll back up and go to her question. So if anybody decides that they want questions or cards in the middle of this, just don't interrupt the reading. Ask when I'm done and be like, I want to be on the list. Okay? Because I don't want to make them wait forever. Okay. Crap. I keep messing up my stupid thing. All right. I don't know why there's no reason to be scared. So readings are always about guidance. It's always from a higher vibration, always from your guides. There's nothing to be scared about. I don't give negative information. Sometimes I'll get warnings, but it's not like I don't predict certain things. I don't give any type of negative things. Readings should never make you feel scared. It should make you feel, you know, like you're getting some guidance from the other side. Oh, thank you, subscription box. And I was just getting ready to scroll, and then I was like, it popped up. What did I do? Okay, I see it now. Um, okay. Um, and just validate in the chat, please. Just validate it in the chat for me. Because the more you validate, however long I'm here, it depends on questions and whatnot. Okay, so just validate in there. Thank you, Obi. I don't know about bright energy. I don't feel like I have bright energy. Dang it, I gotta go back up. No, you don't know what would come. You don't. Reading cards for ourselves is not the same as having someone else do it, and I don't read it traditionally. Like I haven't got into the tarot part. It's more like oracle cards. Okay. All right. So I have to ask you because they're showing me a few different things. So they're referencing the spine, they're referencing the blood in the body. So when I get that, it can be um like an autoimmune type thing. Have you been checked for like autoimmune stuff? And do you have like an issue with your spine, or why am I picking up your spine area? Okay. But is there something besides the asthma that's going on? Okay, you have scoliosis. Because I'm picking up a different autoimmune than asthma. Like the way that it's coming in, um, when they show me blood in the body, it can be a few different things. I'm taking it or perceiving it as an autoimmune something. But if you're tired a lot, I would get tested for something autoimmune. Um, as far as asthma, there are some things that you can do. You have air cleaners by chance? Because there's some really good air cleaners out there that I would suggest. Also there are lungs. I can't remember the name of it, but they're reminding me of like um a supplement that you could take for your lungs. I can't remember the name of it right now though, but I can see the stupid bottle. You can Google that. Okay. So the low iron and anemia, but I really think that it's the low iron and anemia is connected to something else. There's something else going on with your blood, with your blood, either your blood cell count, your blood. Like I usually get the blood with there's certain things. And I'm not going to say cancer because I don't want to scare the crap out of you, but that's one thing I get it for. I'm not saying you have that, so please don't twist it. I'm just saying whenever I get the blood in the body, it means that there's either an autoimmune disease, a pathogen, or something that's blood-borne. Um, and so like in readings, I get it with either autoimmune, something with the blood. Sometimes it can be like low iron or whatever, or it can be, something more serious. I'm not feeling it's something more serious in your situation, but I feel like there's an autoimmune disease or something via the blood that they're missing besides the low iron. Because I don't know, I feel like you're tired a lot, and I'm not necessarily yes, low iron can make you tired, but it feels like it's more than that. So I don't know if you have times where you have certain pains or whatnot. It feels like that's what they're telling me is I would get tested for some different autoimmune things because it's coming in like there's maybe an autoimmune thing that's been missed. Um so I would get in so there's different air cleaners out there, but there is it starts with an A, and it's a art the words like right there. That's what they're reminding me of for your lungs, because there are supplements you can actually take for your lungs. I have to. It starts with an A, so I need to see what the name is because it's going to drive me crazy. It's not. That's not what it is. That's not. I mean, they have like. It's not the one I'm looking for. Hold on one second, because it's gonna drive me crazy. I think it's in my cupboard even. I mean, they do have lung defense things that you can use, but that's not what I'm looking for. It starts with a freaking A. It's gonna drive me crazy now. I just can't think of the name of it. Well, it's not coming up here. They have a lot of lung stuff now, apparently, but this is not what it starts with an A, and I can't freaking think of the name of it. But you can look up if you look up, no, it's not a humidifier, it's an actual supplement. But you can Google like supplements for the lungs and a bunch will pop up. Because I feel like there's certain supplements out there that might help, like vitamin D, which you need magnesium with that. Vitamin A also because of your iron, I feel like, and like milk thistle or something like that. But there's an A supplement. It starts with an A, I think. Agularis or some freaking I know what it is, but I can't think of the freaking name of it. That is used for lung health. Also, a lot of times our allergies can so make sure your allergies are under control, because a lot of times, no, I already said the purifier. This is an actual supplement. There's a lot of autoimmune things that can cause that. Anyways, there's lots of supplements out there for the lungs. I would suggest for your asthma. Okay. You can just Google supplements for the lungs. A bunch will pop up. A lot of them have different things in it. I think that would help with your asthma. I don't think a lot of people realize that we can help with that. You can also send healing to your lung area, but I would get a really good purifier as well. No, that's not it either. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's somewhere in my medicine cabinet, but I can't even think of the name of it. But if you Google like supplements for lungs, a bunch will pop up. Nope, it's not any of those. Also, but again, like I said, like if you have allergies, your allergies will trigger your asthma, because that's coming in as well. And I would get, when's the last time that no, it's something, it's not a medication. It is a supplement, so it's something natural. But if she just goes and Googles, they have a whole bunch of lung supplements now. If you go and Google supplements for the lungs, a whole bunch pop up, and it has a mixture of all the things that you need. It starts with, it's like AG, is the one I'm thinking about, but I can't think of it. I can never pronounce it, so that's probably why. So no, it's not that either. So it'd also keep your allergies in check. And again, I would get a very good purifier. They have better ones now that might be kind of expensive, but a good air purifier will make quite a difference. But I still feel like if you have not already gotten your blood drawn or checked for autoimmune disease, I would do that. As far as your stomach's concerned, I want to say that um doing a good parasite cleanse, or because that's kind of coming in, um but there's bacteria that can get in our stomach called H. pylori that can cause a lot of stomach issues. Many of us have it, with 80-90% of the world has it and don't even know it. It causes a lot of stomach issues. So they're bringing that to my attention. They're showing me microorganisms in the stomach. So I would try, you can, a lot of times you have to get antibiotics for that. So you can go to a doctor, get tested for it, get the antibiotics for it, but there's also natural cleanses that you can do for that, for H. pylori. No, not ashwagandha. I know what ashwagandha is. This is specifically for the lungs. It starts with an A. It's like AG. Agu, I don't know. But anyways, if you just literally Google supplements for the lungs, a bunch will pop up. That has everything in it: vitamin C, vitamin D, um, all of that. Um, but there's different air filters that I've seen that are actually better than HEPA. This would be specifically you would be looking for, and it's going to be probably more expensive, but go with the higher end. Um, uh, they're talking about microorganisms being in the stomach area. I mean, I get like inflammation in there, but they keep talking about microorganisms. So if it's not H. pylori, then it's a different kind of microorganism that's coming in your stomach. So we all have parasites. Sometimes that can cause a lot of problems. A parasite cleanse wouldn't hurt you. But I mean, I do see like you got inflammation there, but I still keep going to, you have an autoimmune disease that's been undetected, because they keep showing me like the blood, and it feels like it's more than just iron. It feels like it's more and I keep wanting to go to your spine too. I know you said scoliosis, but they keep taking me to your spine other than the scoliosis for some odd reason. Um I can't diagnose and tell you yes, it's anything like that. They just tell me autoimmune. So if they have not checked as far as because they didn't tell me that. So it's not like I said, I can't diagnose, and I will never tell anybody, "Oh yeah, you have this, or you have that, or you have that." I would say you need to get checked for this, or you need to get checked for that. Yeah, so the air filters are coming in. I've seen actually some like on TikTok that are like really, really strong, that are supposed to work really well, but any will do any good. Like you can do multiple ones, or you can just get one big one. They have like specifically for allergies and asthma, I would get the kind that um like is for that. But when is the last time that you had your blood drawn? Or have you ever been checked for um for any kind of autoimmune disease? Because they have to do specific testing for that. Did they test specifically for autoimmune? Okay. Um, I would definitely, because they're giving me, like I said, they're giving me the blood. So there's some kind of autoimmune response or autoimmune deficiency, autoimmune issue that's going on in your body, because that's what happens when they usually show me that. And they keep showing it to me over and over. So it's like you have this autoimmune disease, so you need to go get tested for like autoimmune disease specifically, because a lot of times it won't show up in your blood unless you um I just bought this camera. It's fine. It's like really expensive camera that I just bought anyways. Yeah, so you would have to buy you're going to have to do specific blood panels for autoimmune diseases. But they do keep referencing your spine. So I know that you said you had scoliosis, but there's something else there that they keep talking about. Um so those are things that I would suggest that you do. And also again, you'll notice your asthma is worse um when allergies are worse, but also there's different like spiritual areas you can heal with asthma. Yeah. I think there's more to it than just scoliosis. Um well, I have 2 cameras. I bought this other camera and this other camera's like it was on sale, but it's normally pretty expensive. So I'm just gonna it is what it is. Um, so there's lots of different things I feel like you need to get going and doing to make yourself feel better. The supplements for your lungs will be really important. Getting your allergies in check. Sometimes the allergy shots are beneficial, sometimes they're not, but keeping your allergies in check will also help keep your asthma in check. Um, I hear bronchodilator. Are you already on one of those? Thank you though for offering that with the camera. Um, Yeah, I appreciate it. I have this other one. Okay. Um, you can always send me the link for that or whatever, for that camera, but I just bought this one, so it'll work for I'll just have to show the cards to it. However, it's better than what I had. Um, so those are my suggestions. I appreciate that. That means so much. Well, this isn't the new one that's up right now. The one that I don't have on is the new one. Um, so I hope that was helpful. Please let me know. Like you can email me. Let's see. I think that the autoimmune thing is connected to the spine issue, or it could be two separate issues. Like I said, I get a description of what's going on in your body, or I get a description of, okay, they have an issue with the spine here, but then they're giving me autoimmune. So it could be that the autoimmune disease connects to the spine issue as well. Does that make sense? So it could be two separate issues or it could be the same, but that's how they give me things. If you guys have watched me, it's just a more of a description of what's going on with the body, description of things that should be looked into. So my suggestion is that you get tested for all the autoimmune disease things and get your spine looked at, whether you do an MRI or whatever it may be, but it could be that the autoimmune disease is causing your spine and bones to hurt. If that makes sense. Like arthritis is even like an autoimmune thing. Like I would I would specifically be like, "Hey, I wanna be tested for all the autoimmune diseases that there are because it runs in my family." And just don't let them gaslight you and make you think you're crazy. Um, Also, I always suggest for pain and whatnot, like celery juice. I'm actually getting a juicer soon, so I'm gonna try it myself, and I'll let you know if I feel better with it. But, I would suggest that too. That can help with a lot of different things. It helps cure people from all different kind of ailments. So, oh no, no one's ever too late. So that's something else I would always suggest. Yeah, milk thistle, that's what came in. Um, Correct. And cherry juice, not the sugary cherry juice, like the little tart cherry juice is really good for anti-inflammatories if you're feeling like as well as turmeric. I take turmeric every day. I don't notice that much of a difference with me, but it's different for everybody. But maybe turmeric in conjunction with the cherry juice would help. I cannot. I'm really annoyed that I cannot remember that specific supplement. Um, I'm gonna look again. lung. Well, they do have. I mean, it does say the one that you guys were saying in citrulline, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and magnesium, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Crap, because it's not a drug. It's a Millen is good. Mullein. But you can always look for. There's a bunch of different things, but that's not. I can't find the one that I'm looking for. It's like an AG word. So like I said, if everybody has microorganisms, right? Um, it might be that one, Andrew. So a parasite cleanse, I think we figured out like black walnut and something else. You can get on Amazon. Um, probiotics are really good for your gut health. I always suggest mushrooms. Mushroom supplement, like the Rise supplement, but like they have Rise like has this coffee for mushrooms. It's supposed to help with your gut health. Like there's lots of things out there for um like gut health and stuff like that. But yeah, the parasite cleanse, we always have microorganisms and parasites that can cause a lot of stomach issues. And um I don't know why I'm getting like Metamucil. I actually wanted to start doing that. So that would be good as well. Yeah, Andiographis extract. I think that might be it. I can see I can probably even saying it completely wrong. And that's why I can't channel it because I can't even pronounce it. um okay. So I mean that would even help as well. Um no, it's not too late. You can add on to the list. But I would look for like parasite cleanse, anything like that. That's not going to hurt us. We always have parasites and microorganisms, and the clearer we are, because all that toxins builds up in our bodies, right? Also, again, the I feel like the celery juice is something that can help a lot of things. What this one did? Because we have to think if we're like not clear, then we have those toxins build up in our body. I'm one that needs to listen to this myself. I'm getting hot. So you know, those ones I just touched, so don't count that. But hopefully that was helpful. You have a lot of things to try out to do. Uh, but it's like we figured out like black walnut and there was something else was good for parasite cleanse as well. You're welcome. Just go and get tested for like some autoimmune stuff. Um I think it would be helpful. So, all right. All right, Yvette, did you want to be added to the list? Health things are always really hard because, like I said, I don't diagnose, and they just kind of show me things that are going on in the body, and sometimes they use the symbolism and stuff, and like I have to go with what my symbolism usually is for that. Stupid thing. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, cool. So do you want? So it's 15 for cards. It's 20 for just the guidance, and it's 26 for guidance and cards. Yeah, I'm here. I know you guys miss me when I'm not here. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. So you want your cards and a question. Cool. Perfect. Yep, make sure you write all that stuff down, okay? Um, you have a lot to do. All right, Jennifer, are you ready? Thanks, guys, for trying to help me figure out that supplement. Like, it's like I can see the bottle and I could see like the first couple letters, but I can never remember what it's called. I don't even think I've ever known what it's called. It was given to me by someone and the spirit was reminding of that. But that could also be symbolic for like any kind of lung supplements that might help you. Um all right. And as far as the camera thing goes, I mean, like I said, I don't, it won't let me add another extra camera on here. I already had to pay extra, add an extra camera on StreamYards, but I mean, I have two cameras already. This one, it's a good camera. It's just, I thought I would be able to see my cards, but it's okay. I can hold it up. I can hold it up for that. All right, Yvette. Okay, Yvette, you're number 3. Okay, we have Jennifer ahead of you. Oh, crap. Don't ask anything yet, Jennifer. So we have one ahead of you. Oh wait, Jennifer, sorry. I lied. Yes, I'm ready for you now. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm ready for you. Um okay, so it's one question, so you need to go in one direction. So career or love, you need to pick one way. Because that's a little too vague. The more specific the question, the better answer I can give you, as in terms of do you want to go in the direction of career or love? Love. Must be new here. Everybody knows I hate these questions. I'm just kidding. I'm giving you a hard time. Um, crap. My things keep getting stuck, and I keep messing up my pins. There we go. All right. And currently single, right? Because I always tell people like love questions are pretty hard because it's all about timing. All relationships come in with a timing. When we get to a certain vibration, when we're ready to attract that love, when we're in love with ourselves, when we have that self-love and we are at that vibration and it's divine timing for them to meet us, that's when it happens. Now, they're not going to fall on our doorstep. We have to be out and be ready to accept it, but it always comes in as like whenever it's time, whenever our vibration is right, whenever you're supposed to meet them, because we always choose who we're supposed to meet before we ever come to earth. We always have soul contracts with them, and a lot of times I won't get the in between love. I can pick it up. I can pick up who's in your energy next, but keep in mind that when it comes to relationships, you have free will and the other person has free will. So you might be putting each other's lives, but how you act with that is what's going to happen. Like nothing's set in stone as far as relationships are concerned because you're on this path with the person. So I always tell people like relationships have timing. And it's not when we're ready, it's when the universe is ready. It's when the energy is ready. It's when the energy is right. And a lot of the time when we stop looking for it, that's when it comes in. Like we can want it, we can put it out there to the universe, but until we let go of the control of wanting that, we kind of not saying we can't manifest it because we can always manifest it. But the more that we want something, the more that we push it, the more that we actually push it away. So I try to always let people know that really loving yourself, working on yourself, um, owning yourself, being okay with being alone, and being strong in who you are and focusing on other things is the best way to bring in um bring in that person. Like I've been single for 11 years. I haven't had anybody really in my life for 11 years. I'm happy with that because I self-love myself. I don't need anybody. And I've always told myself when it's time, if and when it's time for me to have somebody, I will. If not, I won't. That's just the way that it goes. So, I always give that speech to people because I think a lot of people like focus on that and they forget that we need to self-love ourselves before we attract that person. Um and getting our vibration at a different level of not really wanting the love, not really looking for it, but being okay if it finds us. Okay, sorry. When I channel things, it's not for me. Okay, so when I go off on tangents, it's not for me. Keep that in mind. All right. And I get that, spirit likes to remind a lot of my clients about that. Is that sometimes it's time for us to be alone. Sometimes it's time for us to be on that journey for ourselves. Sometimes we have to learn things for ourselves, even if we've been single for a really long time, or even if we've been single for a few months. Sometimes we are single for a reason. Okay. So, and we also have to believe that we are worthy of love too, because that kind of comes in too sometimes, and it's kind of coming in now. And if there's been any pain in regards to other relationships, we kind of have to let that go as well because we can put a block on it. So, um, I just want to make sure, Jennifer, are you currently single? I mean, I feel like you are, unless it's okay. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Um, so it feels like there's some self-worth that needs to be going on. It feels like you're supposed to be by yourself right now. There's lots of things that you have to I feel like gain strength from and learn to love yourself, and not saying that you don't, but love yourself more and be okay with being alone, okay? So, um I feel like someone's gonna come in, but they give me a reference to within the next 2 years. So when it comes to timing, timeline is fluid, times always shift. So I'm not saying, yeah, for sure he's gonna come in 2 years. Like, it can be between now and within 2 years. They just give me that timeline of 2 years. But there's a lot of things that need to happen for this to happen, not just in your life, but in that person's life as well. I feel like the person that I keep seeing is like an older type gentleman. Um, so I don't feel like he's young and mature. I feel like you're gonna attract an older type gentleman. Still, he's gonna be different than what you're used to because it comes across like I don't know if you've had like some crappy men in the past. Like, our vibe attracts our tribe, and sometimes when we get in the lower vibration, we tend to attract the lower vibration men, and we tend to keep tracking that because that's what we're used to, and that's where we stay at. So once you raise your vibration, you'll be able to attract a higher vibrational person. But again, we attract who we're meant to who we're meant to attract. Like, if that makes sense. Okay, because I get like this crappy men thing with you. So we have to heal from the past. We have to kind of not attract that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like I feel like you have a habit of kind of attracting that, and that's because of where your vibration's been. So there's a lot of self-work that has to come before the one comes along. And living your life, being your happy, raising your vibration, that's the way that it comes across. But I feel like eventually, like I said, within the next 2 years is kind of how it's coming along, or by 2026, because they gave me 26. Um, and how old are you? Because I'm feeling like this guy's like a little like older. Like, I don't know if you've had younger men or immature men. Um, well, it just depends. How old are you? 38. Um, so he's not like a grandpa, okay? Don't don't take it as that. He'll be around in your 40s. Yeah, so you've had very immature men, so it's time to switch the script and have someone more mature and more on your level. The problem is that you've been attracting that because that's where your energy's been. And I'm not like, okay, maybe look at the balls going off. Maybe spirit is very much validating this for you, that you have a lot of self-work and energetic work to do. So, no, it's not gonna be like in their 50s or 60s, but see, we all look like, as you know, people can feel younger, feel older, look younger. I feel like he's kinda like a silver fox, but I would say late, like maybe 45-ish, 48-ish, like around there, like 45 and up. Um, so he's gonna be more mature and more like what he wants. I feel like there could have been a relationship, like maybe he's had a divorce in his past and he might have some kids too. I get a reference to 2. So it's possible that he's had a divorce in his past and he has, but the kids seem grown or they seem older, like maybe in their teens or 20s by the time you meet him. I don't feel like he has any like young kids running around, and the divorce might have been like within 5. I don't know why I'm getting this information. I usually don't. Like 5 years ago or something like that. Um so it doesn't matter. So remember, we pick our soul partner before we ever come to earth. So it doesn't matter what they look like. We're falling in love with the soul. Okay? We're not falling in love with what they look like. We're not falling in love with our type because we chose the soul on the other side. We didn't know what they were going to look like, because that we have to attract them and be attracted to them however they are. We are attracted to their soul. So I don't feel like it'll be at work. I feel like it'll be happenstance. It could be kind of like, depending on what you do, like you could meet him in some way through your work, but I feels like happenstance, like you just run across one another. But I get a reference to, he's also like, um he knows what he wants in life. He's done with the BS, and that's kind of what you need, because you've had all these guys that have been playing games with you for however many years it's been that you've been kind of in and out of relationships and had crappy men. So we got a lot of game players. He's not a game player. He's going to be, but you have to get to a level to where you're attracting him, and you have to get to a level of um you know where you can take him on, because energetically you're not there yet. Names are almost impossible to get in any situation. So I wish it was that that specific. Unfortunately, it's not. I get an R, it could be first, middle, or last. Um yeah, so you've got to work on yourself. You've got to raise your vibration. Um it'll come when it's meant to come. That's just it. We can't look for it. We just have to allow. At this point, you need to tell the universe, "Hey, universe, I'm ready when you are," and just let go of it. And work on other things. Find a passion, work on your career, get focused on other things in life, and just know that whenever it's meant to happen, it will happen. He comes in as very professional like, but very spiritual and down to earth. Okay. And I get like salt and pepper hair, or he may have like darker hair, but it's like starting to like get gray in it. But I get like a gold, like a silver fox type feel to him. Not necessarily like I said, he's not. Some people, they get gray younger. So um it'll definitely come when it's meant to come, but that's the type of guy that I get, and I feel, like I said, he's also, like, spiritually, and he's mature, like, he's emotionally mature, which is what you're not used to, okay? So I'm gonna pull some cards. Hey, I'm all about the silver foxes nowadays. When you get in your 40s, you'll understand what I'm saying. There's some nice good-looking silver foxes out there. There really are. Okay. Should have already had my cards up. Let's see, a mindful message. Um Oh, yeah. I mean, you'll be attracted to him. You definitely will be. You will be attracted to him. I should have had my cards out. I don't freaking know which ones I'm pulling. Like, you know how sometimes people are attracted to more than just looks? I feel like you'll be attracted in any way, shape, or form, but there's the connection. You're going to have that connection, and you won't be able to ignore that connection. Okay. It'll just be there. You know how you like meet people, and it's like, oh my God, like there's like just something about them. It'll be like that. You'll know. You'll know when it happens. You'll just know. Okay. All right. Here you go with the other camera. Yes, I mean, that's what it'll be, a mutual affection. So also you have to let go of your past. There's a lot of cord cuttings that you need to do with your exes and then people that have wronged you, whether right, and you need to let go of like all the things like that have because these guys have made you feel less than. You need to let go of that and realize you are a strong, independent, wonderful woman that deserves love. And there's a reason rejection is protection and redirection is the reason it didn't work out with any of them. So of course he's gonna feel the same. That's what the divine counterpart is. Look, the ball's going off. There's your validation right there. So yeah, you've got that work to do first because you're just not ready for this guy. He's above and beyond what you're used to. So just let go and allow and know that we're always where we're meant to be when we're meant to be there. Look at that ball going off. I thought you would be able to see this thing better, but it looks like I still haven't been able to It doesn't matter where you fall in love with. Happenstance meetings happen where they're supposed to meet. The universe brings us together wherever they're allowed to, wherever they can bring us together. So if you fall in love at the grocery store, it doesn't matter because you meet who you're supposed to meet when you're meant to meet them. Happenstance meeting is wherever the universe can put you together. Well, of course he's going to be receptive. That's how divine counterparts work. That's how, those people we're supposed to meet work. It's the connection that you're feeling. It's the soul that you're feeling. It's not the looks or anything like that. And you have to realize too that you are worth being loved. So whatever has happened in your past or made you feel like you're not, and to have kind of a low self-esteem with that, you have to you know get out of that mindset. Divine counterpart, someone you're meant to be with. No, not twin flame. No, I just posted a thing about twin flame. That's the truth about twin flame. Twin flame is a wreck. You not want your twin flame. Soulmate, not a twin flame. Twin flames come when you're off your path and they come in and wreck your life and then leave. No, you don't want a twin flame. A lot of people think, oh, it's all harmony. No, it's not. Real twin flames are not. There's a very strong connection there, but yeah, check out the my book. But besides my book, there's a video that I posted on the community page. Hey, Shells. So soulmate is who you want. Divine counterpart, remember, we always choose who we're supposed to be with before we come to Earth. We make those soul connections and those soul contracts. It's just being able to attract them in this life and run across them. That's the best description of twin flames I've ever seen besides what I've told people. I'm like, finally someone gets it, because they always make it like, oh, it's all happy rainbows, unicorns. No, it's not. Yes, divine counterpart is your soulmate. We have more than one soulmate, but whoever you're meant to be with, that's your divine counterpart. And you have to make peace with your past. Oh, which is going to be what this first card is. Still don't have enough room. Place. Yeah. And, when our kids are young, our path should be with our kids. My kid is grown and does not live here anymore. So, some of us are like that. Some of us don't have kids. Yeah. We always end up where we're meant to be, who we're meant to be with. We never, even if it's good, bad, or ugly, it doesn't matter. That's part of our path. We're here to learn lessons, have soul contracts. That's it. Still with who? My son's in California. I rarely hear from him. Yeah, I don't know. He followed a girl out there. I told him not to. He didn't listen, so. You don't mind the Rebel deck, right, Jennifer? We get. Yeah. He'd never listen. You're right. He learned the hard way, but that's what we're supposed to do in life is learn, you know. We can't like live our life to our fullest with not learning. We always have to learn. Sometimes we got to learn the hard way. Rebel deck, it's like the Oracle with attitude, no filter. Has a lot of cuss words and straight up to the point. So, I mean, most people, we take it, we laugh at it, but some people, you know, just want to make sure. I mean, he should have gotten his presents and he hasn't even let me know. Yeah, no, you don't. You want a soulmate. Like twin flames is always the lesson. I mean, like I said, if you read my book, that's what the twin flame is. There's deep, deep love, but it's to get you back on track. And sometimes getting you back on track has to be freaking a ridiculous journey. I was way off my path and I got pulled the hell back on it. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for my twin flame journey, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I wouldn't be helping the people I help and doing all that. Spirit was like, okay. Okay, I'll put her on the list. Hey, Rose, good to see you. Oh, I know what cards I'm forgetting. Where are they? Oh, shoot. I don't see them. Where are they? They're the soul action cards. They don't. It's not those ones. Here they are. I can't do it without the soul action cards. And the ball validated all that for you, so consider yourself lucky. They just started doing that. Could never make the ball go off before. Oh, so by 2026 or in 2026. Yeah, the ball is really impressive lately. I'm super stoked. I've always been touch the capital. I've always been so let down, but I don't think I had them on. I don't know when it went off. I don't when I'm channeling, I don't notice. I just noticed. You can go back and watch because I mention it. If I see it, I'll tell you guys, but I don't know exactly when it starts going off. I don't know what else to do unless I cover those lights up somehow. Because I put something there so the lights wasn't underneath it, but I'm wondering if I need to put tape or something over the lights. I don't know, because I can't just turn off those lights. I don't know. And too close, you can't see it. So we've got 2 balls here. We've got one in the tree. We've got one up there, and we've got that one. This one keeps going off. I try to put them all over. So. Okay, now we're doing the mindful ones. Okay, these are the new cards. I haven't even used these yet, Jen. So you're the first one I'm using them on. I just got to shuffle them a little bit more, get the energy going in them. Oh, fudge sticks. I knew I was going to drop those. Sorry. I'm like so clumsy sometimes. I swear to God. You need all the messages. Hopefully I got them all. You're welcome. Hey Charlie, don't ask yet. I gotta put you on the list, and then just ask me the question whenever we get to it. I don't know really what you want to know about your guide, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Oh wait, waterfalls on there too. Shoot. Hold on. See, I got a new thing for cards, and I still don't have the room I need for my cards. It's ridiculous. New desk, and still don't have the room I need for everything. All right. Don't fall because I'll be really mad. Hold on, I just need to get my list out because I'm getting behind. Hold on. All right. There we go. Oh, just Charlie? Oh, okay. Rose. So we have Rose and then we have Charlie. Okay. Got you. I made my shit crooked. Gotcha. Okay, that's what I had. I just want to make sure I didn't miss like a comment or something. All right, Jen, we're almost there. Just needed to. Okay, I was told 3 more times, 3 more shuffles. 2, 3. Okay. Okay. All right, so we have the dragonfly adaptability. So the dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about the changes needed to reach your full potential. Approach things lightly. So adapting to the life that you have, growing and changing so that you can attract the one that we were talking about. And then we have dolphin peace. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Ball's going off again. So, and bring peace, have peace about your life in general, and know that you'll get there eventually the way that you're supposed to. Black Jaguar, Old Soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have the power from beyond the world. Oh, I should do this because I'm not used to having this camera here. This is why I did it. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. And then we have Elephant. Elephant greatness, love is your strength, leadership is your path, your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem and you will naturally and easily achieve success. You're giving your power away. You are a badass. Act like it. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes this easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. So it's telling you to accept, your path where it is right now and know that everything's going to come to you in the way that it's meant to. Just basically the same thing that the reading said. Just be ready. If I had a magic wand, I could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action. Today go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. And then we have the new one. Projecting. Rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions that I feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within me, I have the choice in how I respond. So hopefully that validated the reading and made sense for you, Jen. Yeah, I saw that. The ball went off when I was reading the first one. I saw that. You're welcome. And I'm freaking hot. Okay. Alrighty, Vet. You got questions and cards, right? Where are you at? Awesome. I'm so glad it made sense. Mm. Okay. I wanted to ask about a recent connection I made with someone who. Okay. So you want to talk about addictions then? So first of all, okay, Rose, hold on a second. All right. So I hope that you can take this because we've talked about this before here. So please know that this is all coming from your guides. This is not my opinion. All right. So for one thing, we shouldn't really be in any type of relationships when we're going through addictions. We have to learn to love ourselves. When it comes to addictions, it's a lot about self-love. And it's interesting because I was just watching a friend of mine that whether your addiction is alcohol or D's or anything like that, there's a guy called Beyond Sober that I went to school with. And his addictions almost took him out, and he's decided to turn around and help people. It's mostly for alcohol, and if that's not your addiction, you can still use those certain things to help you get through that. So I would totally suggest him because he's coming to mind on TikTok. If you don't have TikTok, I think you can Google him, but it's called Beyond Sober. And I know he focuses mainly on, like I said, alcohol, but if that's not your issue, then you can still probably use similar steps. But the big thing with addictions is you have to addictions is all based on emotions. So when we don't want to feel things, it's called self-medicating. So when we don't want to feel the pain, or we don't want to feel the anxiety, or we don't want to feel the depression, that's when we have the addictions. And a lot of times we are in that low vibrational state too to cause us to have addictions. And so those low vibrational beings can be around us and cause us to have those addictions as well. So a big part is a self-discovery. You have to find who you are again, and you have to understand that. Do you want to stick around and live your purpose? Do you want to stick around for the people that love you and cherish you? you have to do this not only for yourself, but for others as well that might be in your life, but mostly for yourself, right? We have to have that self-love. We have to understand that even if we're going through the addiction part, and we are trying to self-medicate, that self-medication only lasts until that high is over or whatever it may be. Okay. So it's not going to solve our problems. We have to get into a higher vibration. So if you need help, ask for help. If you need, um, counseling or whatever that may be, or, to go into a rehab, whatever that may be, do that, because you are on a path, and we choose our paths, and sometimes we choose those hard lessons. Sometimes those hard lessons can break us, but we have to be strong enough to overcome, right? Um so we have to love ourselves. Self-love is where you have to start, okay? You have to love who you are and understand that you are a being of light. You are here for a reason. You're here on this live for a reason. You're asking this question for a reason. You're here right now because you're being guided to be here. So there's more to life than this. And wherever you need to find the strength to battle this is where you need to find it at. Um and know that it might not be an easy battle, but you are strong enough to do it. So there's lots of meditations that you can do that help with addiction and depression. That's where I would go and start, because that's where a lot of this comes from, is we self-medicate. We self or people self-medicate, and that's where the addictions come from, is the emotional part of it, because we want to numb all of those feelings that we're having, right? Whether it be depression or anxiety or, our past. We have to learn to also heal from our past and move forward from it and understand that that happened to us, but it made us stronger, you know, now. It's made us who we are. Our past has made us who we are. So, is any of this helping you? Is any of this resonating? But you have a big part of where you have to come from is you have to understand that you deserve it. You are divine love, and affirmations will help you. Like I said, counseling, reaching out for help, whether it be rehab, knowing that you can do this and you will do this. You have to love yourself enough to do it. And you have to also deal with those emotions, because if we're not dealing with our emotions, if we're not dealing with our ourselves and what's causing us to have those addictions in the first place, then um the cycle will continue. But you have to make the changes that you need, and that has to be physically, emotionally, spiritually, on every level. You have to take the step up from where you are now. Is this making sense, Yvette? Okay, hold on, touch of class. Spirit can't tell you anymore unless you're ready to make that change. Like, you have to decide that for yourself. They can't make you decide that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to decide to not do it. You have to decide to reach out for help. You have to decide to deal with the depression and the anxiety that causes that. They can't make you do that. This is your journey and your path, and you have to decide to be stronger than that. If it's become a habit, you have to learn how to get away from that habit. I know that Beyond Sober, like I said, he teaches more about the alcohol, but alcohol is also an addiction. I'm sure that he has some things over there that can help you with the addiction that you're facing. Um, because I watch him and he's very inspirational. And yes, his came from alcohol, but it's still an addiction. So I just feel like some of his videos may help you understand things a little bit more. But I feel like you have to make this decision. No one can make this decision for you. I've been surrounded by addicts my whole life. No one can make that decision for them. They have to make it for themselves. So you literally have to decide, hey, I want to go to rehab. Hey, I need to deal with what is causing me to do this in the first place. Hey, I need to reach out to a psychologist or a counselor. Hey, I need to, get into some sort of um rehab in whichever way you can do that. Like, you have to decide that. That's a literal choice. Like, this is your path. This is something that's on your path, and you're in the low vibrational, so you will continue to do that because you have low vibrational beings around you that will cause you to continue to do that. When we get in a low vibration, we bring in those low vibrational beings like that liked to do the D's and things like that. And they will cause us to do it more. So, it's going to start with you. You have to change. You have to decide to change. You can't be hanging around the same people. You have to love yourself enough to know that what you're doing to your body, you're harming it. You have people that, if you've seen your sister go through it, so you have to, I feel like a lot of people, they have the issue of depression and anxiety. They are literally self-medicating themselves. So if somebody doesn't help you, then you have to reach for different help. Okay? You can't just give up because one person doesn't help you. We all end up where we're supposed to be. So if rejection is protection and redirection, if you were double booked and canceled, then you got to reach out for someone else. They weren't the right person for you. They weren't the right place for you. As far as cold turkey, that's like, it's interesting because then beyond sober, he talks about how you like can't quit alcohol cold turkey, and you usually probably can't quit the D's cold turkey. He does it like a little less at a time. So maybe consider weaning yourself off in that way. But realize that you are literally killing your body. So, if we look at examples like, for instance, Matt Perry, okay? Look at all that he did to his body. Look at all the heart attacks and things that he went through before he ended up not being alive anymore. It ruined his heart. It ruined his stomach. Do you want to deal with it ruining your body? So, if something doesn't work out and you really want to be strong and you really want to do it, you are the only ones to make that choice. So go to a different doctor. Go to a doctor and be like, "Hey, I want help. I want to get sober." And have them help you find a program. But I would suggest, like I said, seeing the Beyond Sober guy again. His is alcohol, but it's still an addiction, and I still that feel like there's things that he says that may help you to understand or may help you to get sober. But maybe just try doing less and less and less and less and less and weaning yourself off that way. But like I said, I've been around addicts my whole life. My husband was an addict. My cousins are addicts. And until my other cousin is addicted to F. I keep waiting for the call that he's not going to be alive anymore. So it depends on if you really want to live and if you really want to get straight, because you are the only one that can make that decision for yourself. Your guides can tell you all this that they want. They can tell you, hey, you're divine love. You need to be here. You have a soul purpose. You have a soul path. Part of your lessons is to go through this, but to beat it. But until you're ready to do that and face what it is that makes you do it in the first place, you won't ever be able to overcome it. You have to make that decision on your own. Thank you, Laura, very much. So you have, and just because you get frustrated, you can't give up. If you really want to get sober, you just go find somebody else. You go find another counselor, you know. And again, you have to know that everything is a mindset. So if you have the mindset of being stuck in this place and saying, "Oh, this is bad, oh, that is bad," then it will be bad. You have to have a different mindset. You have to face life differently. Look at life differently. Um I think that you can do this. You just have to be strong enough to do this. Oh, thank you, Laura. Appreciate that. Remember that we create our own destiny. So, if you want to continue to be on the path that you're on, you will continue to do that. But if you want to make a change, there's no change like now. You know, if you feel like, and I know a lot of people are against churches, you can go to a church, talk to a pastor. Um, you have to choose it. You can do it. You are stronger than you know. Um, and you'll have your spirit team behind you rooting for you. Just because you don't see them or feel them, they're there. And they are watching you and they are rooting for you to survive this. Be stronger than the storm, Yvette. So, you have to make the choice to go to the doctor, to go get counseling. You have to get to the root of the problem, and the root of the problem is probably emotional depression, anxiety. That's why many people do what they do. They've got mental illness and they try to deal with it on with doing these types of things because it makes them feel better. It numbs their pain, but in the end you're really killing your body. Your heart, your heart's probably messed up. You've probably got all kinds of issues going on. If you really want to come to a spiritual place, you have to be healthy, mind, body, and soul. You have to be stronger than the storm. You have to stand up and be like, hey, I'm ready and I'm going to do everything in my power. If I get frustrated, okay, guess what? That's the universe deterring me into another direction to go find another way. So, if rejection is protection and redirection, that place wasn't meant for you. You find another one. And I know sometimes those places are expensive. So, you can, I mean, I've heard different things on if NA and AAA really works. Like I said, if you have TikTok, please watch Beyond Sober. I know it's alcohol related, but I feel like it will also help you in your situation because it's the same thing. It's addiction is addiction. And he may have something that you can look at that will help you. Addiction's addiction, and that's what he helps and focuses on. And I feel like a lot of the things that he says and tells people will help you as well. But you are loved. I mean, you're here for a reason. You came into this life for a reason. You're talking to me for a reason. You want help, or you wouldn't have asked for it. So we always get put into paths and where we're supposed to be in life. And it might even be something as little as alive. Let me tell you, I had someone, a very dear friend of mine. I've been friends with her now probably for about 9 or 10 years. She came to me. She was on the verge of unaliving herself, and she thought that she was cursed and all of that. I prayed for her a lot. We did a lot of prayers. She thought she had a curse, so we did curse removals, whatever. It changed her perspective. It changed her energy, and guess what? She's still alive to this day. She's doing great, and it changed her life. And if you need help from spirit, ask them. Pray. Ask your guides. I don't know what your beliefs are. I believe in God. I pray to God. He's made miracles happen in my life. You want to be strong? That's a good way to get your strength. And you can always email me if you need some more moral support, but you have to make that decision yourself. I can't make it for you. Spirit can't make it for you. You have to do that. This is part of your path. This is part of your lessons. You have to be one of those ones that aren't a statistic. So again, be stronger than the storm. You can do it. You're stronger than you realize. Okay, did you do cards? I think she did cards as well. So we're going to do some cards for you, okay? And I would leave... Okay, so I have to tell you right now that there is no one religious belief that's over another. There's not one right or one wrong. On the other side, everything is mixed. There's Buddha, there's Jesus, there's everybody. So it doesn't matter. Spirit is spirit. Reach out to spirit. Pray to spirit. It doesn't matter. They're all just energies on the other side. But they do listen to your prayers and they do try to help you the best that you can. So you're taking the first big step by asking about it, talking about it. And, a good thing to do too is I always say, like, a burning ceremony, like, write what you want to release and burn it on the full moon. That's a good way too to kind of let go of that stuff. Change the people in your life to good, positive people. A person feels like home, but now as you're trying to get stronger, you have to, like, relationships aren't good when you're trying to find yourself and love yourself. It's all about self-love. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're all spirit on the other side. There's no right or wrong on that. And there's like I said, meditations that actually help you with addictions and depression and all of that. Look them up on YouTube. There's all kinds of different things you can do. Well, yeah, Anna, that's what I'm saying. It's usually emotional. People turn to that out of emotional things: depression, anxiety, pain, emotional issues. But, go to a doctor. If one turns you down, find another one. Let them point you in the right direction. Call the hotline. Like, there's a hotline out there. Like I said, go watch my Beyond Sober guy. Like, it's for alcohol, but it's still an addiction. Like, he's got lots of coping mechanisms for you. And if he doesn't, I'm sure that he knows people that do, because he's in contact with a lot of the sober places. Getting positive mind, body, and spirit, raising your vibration, getting out of that low, dark energy level. So I'm going to pull your cards now. Oh, Las Vegas girl, thank you. I can't do it without spirit. It is spirit. Spirit is spirit. Spirit just speaks through me. I wish I could reach out and give Eva a big hug. I know a lot of people that's like, I've got 2 cousins now that are suffering from it. They don't want help. At least she wants help. I commend her for wanting help. I commend her for being here and for asking the question. Like, that's the first step. I'm going to pull one more of those. I'm not doing free questions. I work off specific questions. Yeah, you got to get away from the dealer and your friends and all of that, All right, so Yvette, I'm pulling your cards now. And I will hope that you will reach out if you need more help, okay? Like I said, follow my guy on TikTok. Like, I went to school with him. He almost passed away from liver failure. Like I said, his is for alcohol, but addiction is addiction, and I think a lot of the things he teaches have to do with addiction, period. And like I said, he's in touch with a lot of the sober living places and stuff like that maybe he can help you find somebody that will help you. There's a reason that he's coming to mind, and there's a reason that I watched his live earlier today, which I never have before. I've been trying to there is no right or wrong way to do anything. Do whatever you feel you want to do. Just, you know, there is no right or wrong way to do anything. So just know that you have to do things your own way. The point is that you're trying. Okay, there's a lot of people that don't try, and you can do it. I've seen people beat addictions before. You have to do and don't think. Remember, this is your path, it's your lessons, but so am I adding Kathleen on the list, Touch of Class? I really, ugh. I feel a little out of it. I know I'm asking Touch of Class if we're adding her to the list, or I'm probably gonna cut the list at then, because I'm like, I don't feel well. I think you've got a lot of darkness around you, that a lot of lower energies. I would suggest clearing out your aura, clearing out your chakras, doing some healing. Like I said, seeing any kind of spiritual advisor, whether that be a Reiki healer or someone like that, because they can help you as well. I'm getting that as well, because, like, for instance, my cousins, I can't be around them very long because of the energy that's around them because of what they do. It's the same kind of feeling I'm getting from you. Like, you've got a lot of like dark energy around you. So clearing out your energy is going to help as well. Reiki healer, thing like that. Okay. So did you hear that, Yvette? I have not very long. I've got 3 people ahead of Pointer Lover if you want in. So I would definitely do some healing, Yvette. You need some Reiki, you need some energy healing, you need something to clear out your energy, because they're making you, it's like the dark energy is causing you to want to do more. Okay. So, look for an energy healer or someone, a Buddhist, whatever. You need to clear out your energy, because I'm telling you, I'm feeling like I do around my cousins, and I don't like that feeling. Also feeling a little high. Okay. Okay. I'm just pulling, like, if I pull extras, it's because I feel like it. These cards are gonna be on point. Just hold on, we're almost done. Yeah, so you need to clear out your energy, because you've got like dark entities from doing the D's that are surrounding you. So you've got to, whether you say a Reiki healer or a Buddhist or whatever it may be. Dang it. Oh, always drop my card. Sorry. Whatever it may be to like clear out your energy, you need to clear out your energetic energy because I'm not feeling good. Welcome, Candace. Oh, we can, here are the ways to, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've heard NA works and I've heard it doesn't. I think it just depends on the person. It's better than nothing right now until she finds something else. Just find an energy healer. There's people that can do it distantly. You can get on, you can clear your chakras, you can clear your auras. Like there's meditations for all that. Like you really are gonna have to make the decision to do it for yourself though. Like realize that you're worth it. Yeah. So like I said, the Beyond Sober guy, it's for alcohol, but I guarantee there's gonna be stuff that helps you there and probably places that he can, send you to. I would just go on TikTok and look him up or Google him. Know him personally. I've watched, the difference that he's making in people's lives. You do need a spiritual healing, most definitely. And you can also, yeah, I went to school with him. I actually knew him when he was crazy drinking, doing and a DJ and stuff. Yeah, I mean, like I said, addiction's addiction. I think it'll still help you. It was just interesting. I was watching his live tonight. You can do it though, but you have to realize that you can do it. Okay, here we go. These are gonna hit. All right, so we have Jaguar. Oh shoot, where's my camera? Why didn't someone tell me my camera moved? We have Jaguar. Okay. Maturity is the ability to embrace change, and change cannot happen without death. This death does not necessarily mean physical death, but it could be the ending of a relationship, a situation, or simply your decision to not continue the same old habits. If that doesn't validate what we just talked about, I don't know what does. Okay. And then we have Armadillo for protection. You're entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. So you just got to say no. Okay, and then this is the extra one I pulled, Love, Swan. I feel like this card is more or less saying you need to love yourself. I am not really getting with what this may be about, although it's talking about like your soulmate. I know you said you found somebody like home. It could be a soulmate, but soulmates can be friends as well. I wouldn't get into any type of relationship unless they build you up and help you on your journey, but you found a soulmate in this person. So, but also I'm getting this as for loving yourself. All right. And then we have the hummingbird miracles. Okay. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle and happiness. This is just reminding you that miracles do happen. And you are special. You belong in this world. All right? Frog prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Another change card. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy and abundance, and good fortune await you. You can attract so many more beautiful things in life when we raise our vibration and get more in alignment with our soul's path and our soul's journey. Tiger fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Remember, you're bold, you're brave, and you are being helped by spirit. That is your aid. And us. And that was an extra card I pulled. Okay, and then it's funny because we're talking about the spiritual stuff. You need some effing yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Then we have accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. So, our change card. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Am I consistently showing up? Are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear. You are unstoppable. But, and I got the chills with that, whoo, it is up to you to see that by taking action. That isn't just everything we just talked about. Today's soul action. Today, be brave and do it. Scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Holy crap. That card was on point. What am I grateful for right now? Adopt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all your problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves your health, opens your heart, and changes our state. Today's soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that in which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things for what you're grateful for today. Notice the abundance growing within you. Okay? And this card, wow. Personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. Loving space. I cannot learn from other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold a loving space for them as they go through their journey. So I hope that was helpful. I hope you will email me. Let me know how you are doing. Know that you are very much loved here. And I wish you the best. And I hope that you get through it. Just remember, you are stronger than the storm. And this was telling you that you are strong. You can do it. Do not fear it. Just go through it. Okay. Healings. I mean, my readings are healings. I mean, I send healing, but I don't do it for I don't have a lot of people ask me that, so I don't really do it. But I do send healing. Excuse me, Ezekiel. Sorry, buddy. I need this. Oh, jeez, Ezekiel. You made me drop my phone. Good thing I have a nice cover on it. Sorry, buddy. I needed my paper. I apologize. Okay, did we re-adding? There was one more we needed to add, right? Yeah, no kidding. You are awesome. Okay, wait. Where is the... Who is the one we needed to add? Pointer lover. Okay, now I'm probably gonna close the list after that because yeah, we're going on a long... we've been here a long time so far. All right. Oh, Laura, you sent just for cards? Okay. Got you. Pointer lover, did you send both? Okay, so both. Oh, yeah, you got it. I'll just make Laura the end. Love you too, Yvette. Hang in there, girl. Okay. And so next we have Rose. Where are you at, Rose? Did you just have a question, Rose? Or did you do both? I didn't write it down. I know that Charlie got both. No, you're all good, Laura. We can do you. I just didn't, I'm just not trying to stay on here for 4 hours. Yeah, we can add you. Just a question? Okay. All right, go ahead. I feel... just because I'm going to have to take care of my dogs and stuff, and it's, it's already been 2 hours, so. Last read in October, you saw my hearing was scheduled for November, being continued, received a new date for January. Are you showing this one finally happening? Oh, legal stuff so hard. I got you for Kathleen, right? He goes Rose, Charlie, Kathleen, Pointer Lover, and then Laura. Okay. There's no reason to be nervous. You see how I do the cards. Okay. Yeah, the legal stuff's hard. Okay, I have a question. So for... like, is there anything they could request in January that would need to be done? I don't know why I'm getting like there's going to be like requests that need to be filled or something like that. Like, is there anything they would like want you to do? Because I don't remember what kind of okay, you sent for cards only. Okay. Okay, so I keep getting a reference to March. So I don't know if there's going to be something more that they need in January, or it's like a touchback, and then it feels like it could be continued to March, or by March you will have something, because what they do is they take March and then they tie it up like in a, like they give me like a present with a bow. So they've never done that before, but I'm going to perceive it as they're saying it'll be wrapped up and done by March. But for some reason, I don't know if there's something in January where it's like a touchback, like, okay, we're here. We just need to do a couple more things, and then like we'll reconvene back in March. Like that's the way that it's coming across. Because they show me March, like I can't let go of the March thing because I was trying to. Because I don't want to tell you it's gonna be longer. So I was trying to let go of the March thing, but they kept giving me March, and then they like wrapped up this present and handed it to me. This tells me it'll be wrapped up by March or in March. That makes sense, Rose. Okay. That's the way it's coming across. So I feel like it'll be wrapped up by March. That the way that I've never had him like wrap up a present and hand it to me like that before. So that's how I take it, is wrapped up by March, or it'll be done by March, or you'll get a present by March. Like it'll be done. Um okay. So I don't know if there's gonna be like a touchback in January and they're like, okay, we need a little bit more time, or we're gonna push it till March. It kind of feels like that because it kind of feels like you'll get a continuance till March. It could be that you get paid in March, but it comes across more as like this. They're gonna have a touchback, and they'll be like, we'll reconvene in March, and then that's when everything will be wrapped up. Or they'll set a hearing in March, for March. Something along those lines. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Yeah, because I tried to let go of March because I was like, I don't want to tell her it's going to be longer, but they wouldn't let me let go of it. So, but it's like they give me March and then they give me that present. So hopefully that makes sense. You'll have to update me. Let me know how it goes. All right, Charlie, are you here? Oh man, my pen is like drying out or something. Courts are ridiculous. They're always continuing it. You know, they don't have to worry about it. So you're welcome. All right, Charlie, where you at? I'm trying to get through to everybody. So, like, if you have to leave, just make sure you email me. Charlie. Charlie, are you here? If not, you'll have to email me. What, buddy? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to kick you off. I'm sorry. I was just trying to get my pad. Okay, yeah, I got that. Charlie's up next, but I don't know where he is. Sorry, buddy. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Well, come on, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. I said you were okay, but I didn't think you were gonna knock down everything. Gosh dang it, Ezekiel. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, wait, I have another ball in there that's going on? No, it's a different kind. Oh, dang it. Ezekiel, you little stinker. Hey, that one wasn't working well the other day. Hold on, you knocked down my box of stuff. There, cat. And my energy drink. Charlie, are you here? He hit that with his foot just freaking right. Gosh, dang it. Darn cat. I was like, oh, come up here. Yeah, that was a mistake. This one doesn't like work very well. No, these are not bad energy drinks. These are actually clean energy, so they have all vitamins. I can't drink the ones with like the sugar and caffeine. It's all natural stuff. It's like vitamin, it's plant-based energy. It's vegan. It's got A, B12, vitamin C, biotin. Yeah, I don't drink that other stuff because I can't handle the sugar and stuff. It makes me feel sick, but these don't. They're a lot better than soda and caffeine. So, yeah, they're actually from what I understand good. I don't see that cancer sugar in it either. So, oh, these are good ones. Rainstorm. All right, I don't know where Charlie went. So, Charlie, if you see this, you'll have to email me, I guess. Yeah. Um Hopefully they do. Oh, they already emailed me. He did email me. Yeah, I'm answering. Oh, there you are. I was just gonna answer your question or your email. So, you were asking about your guides, and I was just responding that guides is kind of a personal journey. Like, I can't tell you the names or who your guides are or anything like that. So, I'm not really sure what kind of, like, I always tell people, like, meditation is what people need to do for their guides to find out who their guides are and whatnot. We don't need to know the names of our guides to work with them. I can do animal guides, but and it would be more of a description. Like, I don't usually get names or anything like that. Sometimes I do. It's rare. It just depends. Um, so unless a regular guide shows themselves, I can't tell you about your guides. Like I always tell people, meditation, meeting your guides is the way to go. Um, because it's always like a personal journey. Like a psychic shouldn't have to tell you who your guides are, in my opinion. Like that's something you have to learn and find out for yourself. So we have many, many guides. I can only tell you whoever shows, like, if a guide shows me who they are, but I can get animal guides. Animal guides I'm great at getting. Regular guides not so much. Sometimes they show themselves, sometimes they don't, and it's more of a description. Is that okay? Charlie, did you hear all of that? Is that okay? Oh, that's the doll dress, Laura. Did you hear all that, Charlie? Does that make sense? Like, I can give you animal guides, for no problem, but regular guides, unless they show themselves, like I said, it's usually a um Okay, so did you hear everything that I just said? 'Cause I can tell you your animal guides, no problem. They're stepping up right now. Yes, I'm asking about your question. So I'm explaining to you that I can't tell you who your guides are really unless they show themselves to me. Like I can't give you a name. I can sometimes describe them if they show them. Like that's a personal journey that you're supposed to go into meditation for, to actually find out more about your guides on your own time. That's like a personal spiritual journey. If they show them, I can describe them, but I can't like say, oh, this is George and he's blah blah. Like it doesn't work like that for me. Animal guides I can give you all day long. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you the animal guides that they're showing me and any other guides that they show me. So because animal guides I can get really easy for some reason. I pick those up really easy, but regular guides, unless they show them to me, and again, it's more of a description. So remember that our guides are those that we chose before we were born. Um, You're behind. You're way behind. So anyways, I always tell people go into meditation, the ones that you can look for them on YouTube, meeting your guides. That's the best way to meet your guides and to learn about your guides personally. So I give animal guides really easy. The other guides not so much unless they show themselves to me. So I can just tell you. So you have an elephant guide. That's one that I'm getting. So make sure that you Google like what these guides are and they'll give you the qualities. We do take on the qualities of animal guides. And then you can always put things up for them as well. And their guides are ones that we do choose to guide us in this life. Sometimes we've had past lives with them, and so we do choose them to kind of guide us through this life. And sometimes they're with us from birth, and sometimes they come in and go out, depending on what we need them for in life. Okay, so I do get an elephant with you. There's also a bear that steps up. It looks like it's like a black bear. Um, and there's a lion that steps in for you as well, and there's a wolf that steps in for you. And then it looks like a lemur. So I would Google all these and see what they mean. You can just put the animal like elephant animal guide in. Um so those guides come in. Um Lions are huge protectors. They're one of the strongest animal guides. So our guides always protect us. They can't interfere with our free will and what's going on with our life or anything that's like they can't interfere with that kind of stuff, but they always try to protect us. You can also ask for that extra protection when you sleep. If you Well, I don't feel my guides either. Okay. So our guides communicate in different ways, like through our thoughts. Okay. So if you have an idea to do something, that's usually your guides. You have an idea to go left instead of right, that's your guides. You have an idea to look this up and read about it, that's your guides. Like it's those still small things that make us feel or do a certain thing. That's our guides. It's the repeating numbers. That's our guides. Like those it's you see a message somewhere and it resonates. That's our guides. Like that's the way our guides communicate. We don't necessarily feel them. And like I don't feel my guides really. I know that they're there, but just because something's like we don't see it or feel it doesn't mean it's not there. Our guides are always with us, they're always guiding us. So you do have those animal guides that I get that are around you. I would again Google each one of those guides and see like what their attributes are and see if they, you can call upon them to help you in your life, and you can do that by doing statues and stuff. And yeah, I can see you. Did you get any of that? You'll have to rewind it and listen because like I don't want to repeat myself. Um and so but you do also have there's also like a um so the other non-animal guys they're showing me right now, they're showing me like this really buff kind of Viking type person. He's got like longer blonde hair and he's like pretty buff and he doesn't really have a shirt on yet. It's got the thing that goes across like that. He's kind of like reminds me like I don't know if it's Viking or mm, one of those like barbarian guys that fought. Like he kind of reminds me of that. And then you have so that's more of like your protector guide. It comes across as like your protector guide. And then you have like a long dark haired woman. She's more soft. Um so she comes in as kind of like a motherly type energy around you. Those are the two guides that aren't animal guides that are stepping in. But again, going back to the animal guides, you have an elephant, you have and it's got big tusks, you got a black bear, you got a lion, you got a wolf, you got all really really strong guides because those are all some of the strongest guides. And you have a lemur. So again, Google all those and may have more, but those are the ones that are coming forward now. Oh, you also what is a violet? You also have a there's a dog guide that's coming in. It kind of looks like a lab. Um so you would take those animal guides that I just explained to you and you would Google and put an elephant animal guide, and then you read the attributes and you read the things it helps you with. That's how you learn about each of those guides, and you can so they you don't have to know who they are. You don't have to know their names in order to work with them. Our guides are just there. They're just there. We ask for guidance, we get signs. Like, we can ask for a sign, ask for a specific sign. Be like, I want to see a butterfly today. I want this sign, but be specific, and then allow and wait for those signs to happen. So again, it's the still small voice. A lot of the times when I'm channeling, like, I don't know who people's guides are, but I'm channeling their guides. I don't have to know them to channel them. It's just a being that decided to guide you throughout your life. And if you have those ideas to, like, again, look into this, look this up, follow this, do that, read about that, watch that show. Like, that's all your guides and guidance. The repeating numbers, guides and guidance. Okay? So, and you can meditate and meet your guides. The more that you open up, the more open you are to your guides. The more spiritual work you do, the more you open up to those beings. They're just beings on the other side that have decided to work with you in this lifetime, and we have all different kinds. But the male and the female that I get, like, those are the ones that are stepping forward that aren't animal guides. The one feels very much like a protector, like I said, the big dude. He's got like a longer blonde hair, and he's like huge protector, big dude. So if you want to rewind and listen to all that, and then, like I said, for your animal guides, look those up. You also have a frog too that's coming in, like a tree frog. I would look that up as well. So we have tons of animal guides sometimes. Well, you have more than just two. It's just, as far as like the non-animal guides, those are just the ones that are showing up right now. And they come and they help us with the things that are going on in our life or that we need help with. We can call on them whenever we need to call on them, and just ask them, show us a sign, help me with this, help me with that. And then pay attention to your thoughts. Like, they come in the form of thoughts. You're not going to really hear a voice. It's going to be a thought out of nowhere. It's going to be an idea out of nowhere. That's how they communicate with us. And then you can meditate to meet them and get guidance as well. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, and then you would look up the repeating numbers for your message. If you go to Joanne's Sacred Angel Numbers, she has every single angel number there is. Look it up. It's an in-depth description, and that's their messages to you. But again, it's also like that still small voice. Like, sometimes I'll have the idea, like, to do the cards with the cases. Like, that was from my guides. That wasn't from me. I just had the idea to do it out of nowhere. Yeah, exactly. It can show up in any way. And you can ask, like, hey, can you guys show me a sign? I'll show you a sign. That's so funny. I just said you had a dog too. I just pulled the dog card. Yeah. Any way that you see them, but they communicate in all different ways. You have an idea that you want to go read and learn about something. It's for a reason. Like, so yeah, the dog I see is kind of like a lab. I haven't had a lot of people that have a dog guide though. It's kind of interesting. Make sure you write down all those guides so you can go look them up and see their qualities and see if they resonate with what's going on in your life. Like I said, some of them are with you. Like, I have a wolf guide. I work with my wolf guide a lot. I notice whenever I'm like in a haunted house or I'm in danger, like, he sits there and he growls at whatever it is, and I can see him in my third eye. Like, I don't see them with my eyes. I see them inside my brain in my third eye. So, well, it looks like you also have like a Black Panther too, because I see that as well. So, all right, I would look all those up. And then again, you have like this kind of motherly energy, not your mother, but that's just how it comes across, like nurturing, and then the other one's more protective. Yeah, and if you need to rewind that and listen to what I said, like anything you missed, I would, because I don't remember what I say. So I'm going to do your card now. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to do 2 of these ones. And, all right, the soul. Yeah. So it's like the guy kind of does look like Thor a little bit, like how you would imagine that they look from the movies. It kind of reminds me of that. Like he's like pretty buff and he's got a sash thing that goes across. So I don't know if it's kind of like Viking / barbarian, or maybe it is Thor. I don't know, but I kind of see him like that. He's got long, like blondish hair. But he's very he's like your protector guide. So when you need protection, he would be one that I would suggest you call upon. Roscoe, don't come up here and start things. Your brother already messed up everything for me and knocked it all down. No. Roscoe. Let me finish what I'm doing, dude. No. I don't know about this darn cat. Roscoe. We got one more. You're sitting on the cards. I can't read them that way. This cat last year, the Christmas tree, he tried to dig in the pot. Like, don't eat the tree. Yeah. How does that taste? Does that taste really good? That's good. So 3s are a master number. Yeah, so and researching is always a good thing. Quit trying to eat my stuff off my tree, dude. You're not welcome. Come on, I can't. All of a sudden, I can't shuffle. You're sitting on my cards, dude. Hey, how's that taste? Quit eating my tree. Does that taste good? I don't know about this darn cat. You had an issue with my tree last year. You're laying on top of all the cards. I need you to get down, fatty. Okay. So we have, it's interesting because the dog. So you may be feeling like those around you let you down or are not doing their fair share of work. This comes as a reminder that loyalty exists and you must not settle for anything less. You deserve better than mixed signals. But also is interesting because you did get a dog that came in for your guide. And then you have Dragon Passion. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It also is a symbol of passion and fire. You're being asked to practice self-control. Be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. Getting into trouble, Charlie. Peacock Vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life. And more good things will come. I don't know. Did Roscoe do that? Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. I don't know if Roscoe did that in the tree or not. Elephant, black bear, lion, black panther, lemur, frog, and wolf. Then you have unicorn. Yeah, the wolf. You are sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transform you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. I don't know. Did Roscoe make that go off? Love. Get some and give some. It will cheer your A up. Then we have make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence in knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. I don't know if Roscoe did that though, because he was up here with the ball or with the tree. Am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we really want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. Today's soul action, what you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I just need to make adjustments and prioritize? Yeah, Roscoe's a little stinker. He tries to eat my tree. Balance. So I would take this as a Libra card too. I surround myself with balance. I love and enjoy my time with them, but I also take time to nurture my relationship with myself. I found a healthy balance between being friends and having self-care time. And then we have new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I've moved through fear, and rather than let it control me, I trust my intuition and follow my desires. Remember, you are always being guided and protected, and you are safe and loved and on your journey of this thing called life. It's one thing Spirit just wanted me to let you know. That's what my moon is, so I know that's why I know what the scales are. Okay. All right, so it's Kath. I hope that was helpful, Charlie. Yeah, I named him after my grandpa. That's my grandpa's middle name. I got him a little bit after he passed. Oh. It fits him all right, the little stinker. Okay. Yeah, well, I can't ban him from my living room. That's like most of my house. So he liked to dig in it last year because I had a bigger tree with a bigger bottom. And this year he wants to eat it. So I don't know why. It's not like it tastes good. I hope that was helpful, Charlie. All right. Touch of class. Where's Kathleen at? Who's cute, Charlie? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so which one do you want answered? You only sent for one question, right? Because I like to focus on one question. So what do you want to know more about? Because right now is not going to be the time to meet a man anyways. You've got to get your life on track and you on track. So I know that's not going to come in for a little bit. Again, that comes to it's always about timing, vibration, when it's meant to be, it will be. No, I get that, but she's asking two questions. So I just want to know which one. I don't feel like I said the man's not going to come until you get to a better vibration, you get to more self-love, you get your life on track. Then when the because right now it wouldn't be a good time for it anyways. So I'm just gonna say that about that. So as better as your living situation. Um so keep in mind that we do create our own um like our own reality. Like our thoughts and our mindset are very powerful and we can create our own reality off of our mindset. So a lot of times we get in that negative mindset where everything isn't going good and we get in that low vibration and we can't manifest things for us. When we start to shift our mindset, we can literally shift our reality. We can start manifesting what we want and we want a better place to live. So I feel like next year, before April, you're going to get in a better living situation. But I also feel like you have to sort of allow yourself to kind of shift situations and go in that direction. Does that make sense? Like sometimes we hold ourselves back and or we get stuck and we don't see ourselves moving forward. So you kind of have to get in a different mindset and try to make yourself um like move. So sometimes we get okay with where we're at and we need to not be okay with that and want more for ourselves. Does that make sense, Kathleen? um right. Um, so again, mindset is really important because we get kind of in that mindset where like sometimes when things aren't working out, we just kind of get in that low vibrational mindset and we can't manifest things. When we get a higher vibration, we get in a better mindset, we can start manifesting things. So also while you're waiting for your disability check, there's some side hustles. I always tell people like go on YouTube, look at side hustles. Like there's things on there that you can do from home and that's like really easy for you to do. So but I feel like things will happen, things will move, you'll get in a better living situation. It's going to be a little bit for before your disability, but there's going to be a shift or a change before April. That kind of comes in because they keep taking me to next year, but then they take me to the month of April. So it's going to be like hopefully before April there's going to be like some kind of shift or change that happens before April that's going to put you on like it's going to put you on a better path or it's going to steer you in the direction you need to go. um and again, like our mindset, we can manifest what we want in life. Affirmations are great. Like you can say certain affirmations that will help you. You can start seeing your disability coming, you can start seeing money coming. But I also suggest, like I say, when you start doing things, like I know if you have disability or you have a disability, it's harder to do things, but there are some like easier like there's some easier things that you can do for like side hustles. Like they have side hustles on YouTube. I always suggest that people look up side hustles because that's something that can get you by till now. And it's something that might even turn into a passion depending. Um and it's not like a job. So it's not like you're breaking your thing as far as disability is concerned. But I feel like I don't know, have you put in for housing or something like that? I don't know why I'm getting like housing. Raising your vibration is getting in a different, it's getting a more positive mindset, it's doing things that you love, it's just getting that vibration higher. When we start to when we get like in this negative thoughts of like, oh, nothing's working out, oh this, oh that, we can't manifest that way. Like, our thoughts usually become things, and anything meant for us does not pass us by. So when whatever we're thinking, we are creating. So if we're thinking negative things, we're creating negative things. If we're thinking, we're stuck in that, like, that mindset of, nothing's going to work out. This isn't going to work out. That's going to work out. You know what I mean? We have to kind of change our mindset and be like, yes, that will work out. I always tell people, write things down, write what you want down, manifest it, make yourself a vision board if you want. But be very specific on that vision board and what you want, but make yourself a vision board. Because I feel like a lot of times people forget that we can actually manifest our own. I mean, things are going to happen as the way they're going to happen. We can still manifest things for us to happen a lot faster. But there is a reference to your living situation changing before April of next year. That comes in pretty strong now. Time is fluid and things can shift, but they keep taking me to next year, and they take me around April or a little bit before. So there's going to be something that comes in with that. But I think you might be waiting a little bit. Like, are you in court right now for disability? Because sometimes disability takes a minute. Like, I feel like there's something you're going to have to do while you wait for your disability to kind of make the changes that you need to change. I don't know if that makes sense, Kathleen. If you guys can validate in the chat, then I can try to channel more. I'll bounce off of your energy. But I feel like your focus right now needs to be on yourself, on your health, on moving and all of that. Forget the love. That'll come later. I feel like it's going to be a little like later once you get more focus, like better, better. You need to get into like a better part of your life before that type of love will come along. Because it just right now it would be a mess and drama, and I feel like we have to be in a certain place energetically for the right person to come along, and not be focused so much on everything else. It'll just be too hard with too much going on. The ball's going off right now. So that's just validation. Like, it's just not time for a man or anything like that. But everything is energy. Okay. So what we think we create. And I also, Spirit gave me this thing. I'm going to make it on a shirt. Let go and let flow. Like, sometimes we have to let go of things and let the control go in order for things to flow the way they're meant to. Again, I feel like there's going to be a shift or change in your living between, like before April of next year. So not too many months to go. It's going to be short of a shift or a change. And again, I think you're going to have to try to find some other way to like supplement your income until your disability comes in. But there's all kinds of ways to manifest. Raising the vibration is the best way. Like, say you want to play the lottery, write down the lottery. I don't know why this is coming in, but write down the numbers, put it under your pillow, sleep with it for a while, and then try to go play. I've seen people do that. I've seen them win. It's just an example. You don't have to do it, but it's an example. Like, the thing is with readings, we can't tell you what to do. We can tell you what the possibilities are of things to change and when they might change, and the things to guide you to do that. But you still have your free will. You still have the things that you have to like it's not like the universe is just going to come and drop everything in your lap. You can manifest it, right? But we still kind of have to work for that. We also have to shift and change the energy. So, whenever you're getting a reading, it's not like they're going to say, they can't tell you for sure what will happen in life. because we have the free will to change everything. We can give you the most likely possibility and the most likely outcome. And again, they're telling me around April time of next year, things are going to shift for you. But I keep getting like, you'll probably have to supplement your income, and you have to kind of change your mindset. I feel like, I don't know if like you've been kind of in a negative mindset, or things have been going kind of bumpy, because I get like this up and down flow of life, and you really kind of struggling and being a little stressed out. And so when we get kind of there, which, I mean, we're human, we're going to feel sad, we're going to feel depressed, we're going to be in that lower mindset sometimes. We have to kind of shift it around and remind ourselves that, hey, we're going through a journey, we're learning, we're growing, and things will be better on the other side. Like, we have to kind of shift our mindset and be like, yes, I'm going to get a new place. Yes, I'm going to get my disability. Like, write it down if you want to. Make a vision board. Like, spirit will give you guidance on ways to make things happen in your life and tell you the most likely outcome. That's what readings are about. So I always say, take all the guidance in that you're given, because there's a reason that things come in. There's a reason that I say the things that I do. I don't just say things for no reason. I get guided to say things. So if I'm like saying this stuff, you just got to be open-minded and go with it and try those things, because, and I always tell people, like, the manifestation, like, that's coming into the one, you can listen to ones while you sleep. You can listen to manifestation things while you sleep. It changes and shifts your consciousness so that you can attract more abundance. So, like I said, there's going to be a shift next year before April. But I feel like you're going to have to do some supplemental income, because I don't know, like, again, have you been waiting on your disability? Your disability will come, but the thing is what are you doing until then to make the moves that you need to do? Whether that, again, is some kind of side hustle. There's lots of side hustles out there that are easy to do. Like, that's up to you if you want to make more money before your disability comes, and if you want to make a move sooner, or if you want to sit around and wait for that disability to come. The problem is with the government and the courts and all that crap, sometimes it takes a little bit longer than we would like. It could be that your disability will become before April, but they tell me next year by April or before April. They are adamant with that time frame as something shifting in your living situation. So yeah, she's got to get out of the rut first. You get what I'm saying, Touch of Class. I don't know. Sometimes people gotta shift our mindset, because it's coming in that maybe, sometimes we get stuck. I mean, we just get stuck, and we kind of just stay there in that energetic place. I mean, I do it too. We're human, right? But then we have to realize, like, I'll catch myself like saying, like, I'll never do this, I'll never do that. Then I have to say, I gotta quit saying that. I gotta do the opposite. I will do this. Write down the things that you want, like, manifest it, like, put it out to the universe. And that might be a new place. That might be, okay, I want my disability. Like, our thoughts create the higher vibration we're at. Like, affirmations help shift your mindset. Like, all those things that come in, they're just ways to kind of change and shift your reality into more of what you want. Because I feel like that's just like stagnant energy. Like, things aren't moving. And it might be because, like, sometimes we look a little gloomy on our outcome because we're humans and we get kind of frustrated in life. That's normal. And pull your cards. But the freaking ball went off for you, so validation. Unfortunately, it's hard to like, I hear, like, make moves, so I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to, like, rely on the government. They don't care. It'll take forever. Let me tell you. It's not the same thing. I went through a disability thing. That was a pain in the ass. But I went through like an inheritance thing, still waiting because of the courts and the government. So, you know, sometimes we got to make moves on our own or manifest it to come faster. Sometimes we got to shift that energy. That's basically what's coming. I don't know if I'm making sense. Hopefully I am. All right, doing your cards now. And I'm not saying disability won't come, it's the timing of which it will come. So again, you can manifest all of that. So I feel like it's going to be maybe a little bit longer than what you might expect. Almost done. Just a couple more. Oh, there goes the ball again. In the tree. It's interesting how sometimes it's that ball and sometimes it's that ball. I haven't even checked that one up there. That one might be too far away. I don't think I'm bumping it. My table, nothing's connected to it, so it can't be me. Yep. All right, now we're on these ones. These mindful ones are pretty cool. You finally saw it. Yeah, I put a bunch of them up but only certain ones are going off. I find that kind of interesting. So we have these cards, and then we have Pointer Lover. Just got cards, right? And then we have Lord, just cards, I think. When is it turned around? Okay. So we have, ready, Kathleen, we have the Buffalo Abundance. We have abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You will always have plenty when you express gratitude for every part of creation. So there's the manifesting. And that is another part of manifesting is gratitude and being thankful for what we do have. Be thankful for the fact that you live where you live now. Like that will help you manifest more the more grateful that we are. But it is coming because there's your abundance. And then we have ant perseverance. This is a message of patience. Whatever's going on right now, you cannot be so impetuous. By pacing yourself, the end result will be far more rewarding. Slow down, don't rush, work carefully, and learn to accept help from others. So this is about patience. Just being patient about it and allowing it. Raven confidence. You are encouraged to disconnect from physical or materialistic plan and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. So, that's basically what just came in. Because they're reminding you about energy and all that. So this is talking about your spiritual path and to focus on that as well, because manifesting, changing your vibration, all of that is part of our spiritual path. Giraffe visionary. Rise above all earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with your big heart. You have butterfly, a rebirth. You can reinvent yourself. Open the rewards of change. You have a brilliance to share the world. Love every part of your journey. Time to let go. Move the F on. Then you have learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself, what is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it? Don't do that to yourself. So it's just going with the flow. Let go and let flow. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupted sleep? If so, these are areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Then you have, where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? So this is because you're talking about disability. This is coming in about your health. If my body could talk, what would it say? Feed your body what it needs to feel nourished, appreciated, and loved. Make some new exciting goals to take your health to the next level. So you can always try to be healthier. Again, that's up to you. I'm not saying that you don't have disabilities or anything like that, but sometimes we can make ourself healthy, whether that be mentally, spiritually, even sometimes physically. So adapting new changes, supplements and sometimes walking if you're able to, meditation even. So any way, shape, or form you can make yourself healthier. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward and find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Breathe in your favorite essential oil, inhale deeply into your belly, drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for answers. You have morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take some time to tune into myself, to set a high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. Recharge. I invite magic into my life always. Every day I grow my connection to this earth. If I'm ever feeling low, I simply step outside, appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. So, hope that was helpful. Guidance cards. Everything's a mindset and energy. Just remember that. Okay. All right, Pointer Lover, you're next. You just got cards, right? You're welcome. It seems like Spirit's talking about adapting like new spiritual mindfulness, like things that can help you, like mind, body, spirit, those kind of things. It seems like what those cards were about, making yourself healthier in every way that you can. All right. So, Pointer Lover, did you just have cards? You just had cards, right? That's what I wrote down. Pointer Lover and Glora both had cards. So I'm just going to pull your card. I'm pretty sure that's what you have. Let me know if they resonate. Pointer Lover, you're just getting cards, right? Okay. I like throw the cards all day today. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. I just want to make sure. Mm. Okay, you'll have to tell me these make sense. We're almost done. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have, let's have to pull the Buffalo card again. Abundance. Abundance and liberation are finally on the way. It comes to you now to remind you of the amazing manifesting power of gratitude. You always have plenty when you express gratitude in every part of creation. Then you have the bat. Transition. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. Cleverness, as in the rabbit. If you've been going through difficult times, look at the ball. It is time to think outside the box and find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. We have dragonfly magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me, and I am brilliant and I am blessed. Seems like you have some transformation and change coming on. Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Fox, clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts, resources around you, and be open to romance. Rebel. Because F it. And you do you. Stop trying to change people. That shiz never works. Keep moving forward even if you are unsure of your next step or where it may take you. Trust that you are walking the path you are meant to walk. Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more. Self-awareness is key. Take time today to go within and spend time with your soul. Go for a walk in nature and ground yourself. Meditate, listen to your favorite music. Whatever you enjoy most, do that day. Am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? You're going through some change. I just said this is about change. Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action, make a list. Today, make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Fill your heart, take a deep breath, and deepen into trust. Amazing things are coming. What nobody is telling me, what is my body telling me right now? I can't read, I swear. Our body speaks to us. Through physical pain or discomfort, your body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking feelings, the beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It is time to get your healing on. Today's soul action: get the book Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay. I also think this message could go for Kathleen. It's called Heal Your Body by Louise L. Hay. And find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. So, for both of you. Expressing love. Today I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. So I hope that resonated for you. And it made sense. Pointer lover. Oh, man. Hey, you knocking the card. Don't be knocking the ball off. It's pokey. I don't even know why you guys are trying to touch that one. That one's pokey in there. Okay, I hope that resonated. It's so quiet. Did that resonate? I'm like, I don't even know. Like, no one's saying anything. I don't know if they resonated or not. I don't. Yeah, I know, Laura, you're next. I just wanted to make sure that Pointer Lover, those cards made sense to her. All right, well, she can let me know. All right, Laura, you're next. No, don't be beside yourself. It's just guidance. Just breathe. As you can see, nothing negative ever comes through. Just things to work on, focus on. Oh, I'm like that because that popped out. And I don't even think I've gotten that card before. Well, you don't need to be scary. Those cards were just, don't need to be scared. Those cards are just telling you it's going to be okay. All right. Yeah, but as you can see, these are just guidance cards. It's not anything like major. Yeah, if the baby comes on time. You know how that goes. Babies come when they meant to come. I say 15. Oh, C-section? Okay, well, I don't know why I'm getting 15th. You'll have to let me know if anything happens on the 15th. That one's coming out a lot tonight. No, yours are not upside down. Oh, your baby. I think you mean your cards. I get it, but I'm just saying there's something. I'm getting the 15th for some reason. I don't know what that means. So. Yeah, no, I realized you were saying babies after. I'm like, oh, she thinks all her cards are coming upside down. Good girl, get the negative thought out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna get into. I've got to practice with my my actual tarot cards, but I gotta practice because I don't want to do that and like don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it has the meanings on them, but I'm still learning to like channel off the cards or understand and all that. Like, I used to do tarot cards in the very, very beginning, years and years and years ago. So get back to it for like something extra, something, you know, validating. I don't know, maybe it'll also improve my skills a little bit. Usually tools can. So I was thinking 15 days. So well, people that get cards, I kind of do like extras. I mean, I've got my like new tarot cards. I just have to like I haven't been able to practice with them because I've been focusing so much on like doing the extra card things for the cases that I haven't had a chance. I still get tired reading cards though. I don't know why. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just told you I just heard 15. I don't know what that means. Don't get mad. Everything happens for a reason. So just remember that. I'm probably wrong. I have no insight into when babies will come. They always surprise the hell out of me. I always think I know, and I don't know. Cases always weigh heavily on me. Every case. We'll see. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, it could be. Like I always tell you, if you guys can take it, then it's for you. So. I don't know why I get what I get half the time. So, however you guys resonate. Messages are messages. Crap. Mess that up. Okay. I'm going to do one more. Okay. Ready? Okay. So we have Panda. I haven't actually got this card before, I don't think. Your space is sacred. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura, and you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support you offer to others. Hedgehog, trust. This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get what you are doing, it is no excuse to curl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. Going down to your card reading gifts. Sheep, innocence. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child. In order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life has to offer with greater sense of wonder, take some time this week and get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. Hummingbird, miracles, come a lot out tonight. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy, abundance, and good fortune await you. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps and tricks of life and learn from them. I don't know why cards do like make me so tired. I don't know why. Detox. Drink a smoothie and friend that a-hole and throw some shiz out. Time to let go. Move the F on. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. From whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles, drop the expectations, and be grateful for what is. Today, look at the person you are judging as if you are looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down, making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace to open your heart to this truth. When I lift the judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. What excuses am I making right now? No more waiting. There will never be a good enough time. The time is now. If it's important enough to you, you will find a way. Today, make a decision and do it even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart, you will be led. I think that I keep wanting to think like that has to do with like cards and gifts and stuff. Like your gifts and your cards and all that. That's what I take from that card. Get focused. To attract what you want, first I get clear on what it is I desire. I envision it for a minute or more every day, feeling how it would feel to have this in my life. What I would do, how I'd react, and who I'd tell. I picture it all. Through my continual alignment with my desires, they begin to flow into my physical reality in divine timing. Recharge. I invite magic into my life always, every day. I grow my connection to this earth. I am ever feeling low. I simply step outside, appreciate the natural miracles in this life. Being in nature lifts my spirits and recharges my energy. I am enough. I am beautiful just as I am. I am loved just as I am. I am worthy just by being me. I don't need to fit in. I just need to be myself, and the right people will come into my life. Those who see and appreciate me for all that I am. So I hope that resonated, Laura. Yeah, we don't ever fit in. We're not supposed to fit in. Normal is boring. So, but there's something about like the timing. I don't know if you're like, again, afraid to go forward with like your gifts or your cards or something like that. It's almost like they're telling you like you have these gifts to like give to the world and you need to quit like hiding who you are for one, and for two, get out there and do like give your gifts to the world, whether that be like through cards or whatever that may be, you know? Oh, I'm an Aquarius too. I totally get it. Always in my head. So, you know, it's time to make that leap and make that step on whatever thing that you've been trying to maybe not sure if you want to make the leap, or, you know, you have maybe I keep thinking like it's the cards or your gifts or something, and like getting and putting your stuff out there or getting there and starting to do like more you know, readings or whatever it may be. This is basically telling you, like, get going on stuff. So, yeah, Aquarius, we're all up in our damn heads. We think way too much about everything, but, you know, you'll get there. It's time to take the leap and take the step and let go of things and move forward. Yeah, fitting in is freaking boring. Like, we're meant to be unique. We're ourselves. We're our own path. You know, we're never gonna be like anybody else. Normal is boring. Like, we have to be unique. You know, we shouldn't want to be normal. Who's normal? What is normal, anyways? What is the definition of normal? No one's normal. We all have our own things, quirks, and whatever. Yeah, people like us don't fit in, and that's okay. It's not our problem, it's everybody else's problem for having those limitations and judgments on us. It's not our problem. It's their problem. Yeah, we're all here to learn different things. You know, go different directions. But I think it's really, the cards are really they were kind of telling you, like, you need to, like, open up your gifts and, like, be who you are. You know, Aquarius, we're innovative, we're unique, we're eccentric. Like, be that person and don't be afraid to, like, be that person, you know? And whether that means reading cards or doing readings or whatever it may be, it kind of feels like it's going in that direction. Like, there's some kind of leap that you need to take in regards to that. That's the way that comes across. I don't feel good. Too much energy here. I mean, the ball even went off. I'm surprised. But I hope that validated. See, there was nothing scary about that. Nothing scary at all. So, all right. See, the cards even drain me. I swear, I can't do nothing. I just feel exhausted, and I've drinking so many energy. Stop it! So many energy drinks tonight, and I still, like, have no energy. I don't know why. I just always feel drained, even with the cards. It's just so weird. I wish I didn't. I feel like high, kind of like ungrounded. I'm so thankful somebody sent me a grounding mat. I hope it works. I always forget to ground. So hopefully maybe that'll work. But yeah. So, oh well. Excuse me. Yes, thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I feel super ungrounded. So some of it may be you, but it's probably me as well. Like, I don't know. Even when I do, like, the card readings for the crime, like, for the validation stuff, like, I feel okay doing it, but I feel, like, kind of tired after. It's not like doing, like, a mediumship reading or anything, but I'm still obviously getting the energy, feeling the energy, all of that. So, I'll probably see you guys soon, and yeah, I gotta go take care of my fur baby. It's kind of cold outside, so thanks guys for being here, and I will see you next. I know I am. I don't know if it's like Mercury retrograde or, like I said, I didn't sleep very good. I slept, like, it was really weird. It was almost like I was trying to stay awake to remember what I was dreaming because it was going to relate to something. I can't work the Layla case because I'm supposed to work with her mom, and her mom has something. I don't know. I reached out to her. Her mom was like, okay. I want it done privately. And so I said, okay. And then the day we were supposed to do it, I actually wasn't home, and I told her I was running late. She said it's okay. Her aunt had an aneurysm. And I said, okay, well, let me know when you're ready to come back to me and get back to me, and we'll do the reading. And she hasn't. So, you know, everybody keeps tagging me in that. I wish they wouldn't, because there's nothing, like, I'm not going to overstep and just not going to overstep and just do the reading. So everybody asked me to do it, but I think that we have a plan to do Oakley, I think, is where I want to go next. So brought my book up. What book? Gosh dang it. What are you doing, Salem? Come on, get down here then. Salem. You been rolling around in the hay? What are you doing? So, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, even if you guys weren't in the chat. Oh my god, Libby. See, why do you guys... Goodness gracious. They have a thing with the tree. I don't understand it. Libby, you're gonna burn yourself. Libby's so tiny. Well, she... Get out of here, Libby. God. The thing is, yeah, I have a Salem. He's just a black cat. She messed everything up. Libby, she always jumps on here and she messed everything up. They are, but she's on TikTok asking for help and stuff. And actually, someone tagged me, so she messaged me on TikTok. I'm like, we're already talking. I'm just waiting. So, get off the tree. Why are you guys eating the tree? Like, it can't taste good. It's pokey. What is your problem? And Libby, you gotta quit running across the freaking computer, dude. Like, you gotta quit doing that. Libby's so small. She's like mini. But I mean, like I said, she's asking for help on TikTok. So I don't know. Like, she had some private stuff going on. She knows I'm here. I'm not going to chase anybody. They want it. I'm here. I can't ever promise anybody anything. Like, I can, seriously, I can't promise anybody anything in regards to finding anybody or, giving anybody a perpetrator. I can't do that. So I can only give people what I'm given, and I like to make sure people know and understand that. So I don't know. I actually have a hard time working with family because, for one, sometimes they have in their mind what they feel happened, and I will pick up on that, and it can mess things up, or their grief is too strong, or you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I have a harder time working with family than I do working with, like, not working with family. I feel like I get better information not working with family. And I think that's just, again, because they already have these ideas in their mind that I can pick up on. And sometimes their grief or whatever is too strong. So I just noticed that I tend to, I don't know, do better readings, clearer readings with not family. I know it's sad to say, but, and I always tell them, like, you guys have to clear your mind and not have any thoughts as to what you think would happened. But I don't feel good enough, honestly, most of the time. But yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. She knows I'm here, so there's nothing else I can do at this point. I have to go on and do what I'm doing with where I'm supposed to. If I'm meant to work it, I'll work it. If not, I won't. And that'll be, that won't be up to me. So I do feel it is hard for me to work directly with families. Not that I don't want to, not like I want to be respectful, but I just feel like because a lot of them have their own thoughts about things, I can pick that up. Or they're grieving, it's hard to get around that. Or I think sometimes spirit doesn't want to, like, tell them. No, I know you're not, Denise. I'm just saying I can't work it because she already knows about me. We've already been in contact. She wants to do it privately. So I'm not going to go and do a public video when she's asked for it to stay private. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that because that's not up to me to do that. She's already made it clear that, because I asked her, can I work your case? I'll work it with Lizzie. No, she wants it worked with her and she wants it done privately. So therefore I'm not gonna go against that, unfortunately. Spirit is spirit. Spirit, you know. I figured your internet was out. I'm getting ready to get off here. I'm tired. I've been on here for 3 hours, almost 4 hours. I figured your internet was out. It's all right. We weren't that busy tonight. So, but, spirit is like, it doesn't belong to anybody. They don't have to come to me. They choose to come to me. And that's where I usually take the permission, is if they come to me, it's because they want to. Like, even like once someone's passed, yes, I understand people are like, oh yeah, it's the loved one, you need to be respectful. I get that, but we're all connected on the other side. Who we have here as family, it's not viewed like that over there. So, but again, if someone says, "Oh, I want you to work it with me and only me and be private with it," then I would like, I try to do that. So, you're welcome, Laura. It's time to go that direction. Oh, Lord. I know. All right. I'll probably see you guys again soon. But remember, if anybody wants to join the private spirit led group, I only got 2 people signed up for that. If anybody wants a private question, you can inbox me for that. And like I said, I still have the products. I'm just a little behind, like a few people. Not bad, but just ask for patience with that, because you do get a channel, so you do get a little bit of a reading with it, and they're always accurate. I haven't had anybody say it's not accurate. So it's a channel that takes a little bit longer, but all right. So, and if you want a book, link is in the description box. So I'm gonna go take care of my animals. Like I said, it's kind of cold outside, so I'm gonna go take care of them. And thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will probably see you guys soon. Libby did something to my camera or my computer jumping on there. Crazy. Oh, I know what I need to do.